Welcome back to ICFC NASF6. We are about to get into it. It's week 3, and last week, obviously, Knuckle Dude took that. But this week, who's going to take it? Is it going to be him, or is it going to be a new champion? We'll be finding out tonight. I'm TK Breezy, joined with Sajam, with Ultra David, and of course, Spooky. How you guys doing? Starting with Sajam.
I'm vibing. Oh, I like that you threw it up. That was cool. Yeah, I'm chilling. Hope you guys are all chilling, relaxed, enjoying the week so far. Hanging out. I know you guys have done some MK, some other stuff. Usually you're on the night shift, aren't you, TK? You do like the middle of the night. Man. Yeah, I like tune in at midnight. I'm like in my bed on my phone looking, and I just see you commentating, and I'm like, that's good for. And I'm just like, out. Like it's like 2 in the morning. You guys are going. I'm like, all right.
It ruins my sleep schedule every week. Like this is like the Monday is great, and then Tuesday night, and then I wake up at like 3 p.m. and I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
I respect you guys for doing that, because this show actually ruins my sleep schedule, and it ends at like 10:30. Like that is that should be. That's when I'm in bed, man. Leave me alone. It's my sleep time, 10 or 10:30. I gotta wake up at the crack of dawn the next day, like somebody in their 40s does. But I'm looking forward to this tournament.
Everything you just said was so gross. Everything about
look
that.
Look forward to it, buddy. You're only a decade away. You'll look
Everything about that was so gross.
Look
Technically, I'm a decade and 1 year away.
Yeah,
I've got so much wiggle room.
You do, and it'll be tomorrow. Just ask me tomorrow. We'll be like, hey man, remember when you were 30 and now I'm 50 in this conversation? Whoa, gross. Yeah. Well, how are you feeling, Spooky?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to see an underdog story. All right. And maybe we'll see some old men, since we're talking about old men now. Maybe we'll see some old men and some OGs that might clutch it out or something like that. I don't know, but I'm just hyped to have a beautiful day and see some beautiful Street Fighter 6 with all of you. Week number 3 here at the ICFC.
I've already learned something. I've already learned something today, man. You are 29.
I am.
Jesus Christ, bro.
My last year before my 30s.
How old did you think he was before we move on? I'm curious.
I'm 32, because I feel like I knew he was younger than me, but like I'm 34, so I was like, all right, bro, he can't be that much younger than me, right? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Spooky and I are a couple of decades ahead of Sajam over there. We got a pretty different number in the 10s.
I'm enjoying
column.
it though. This is the best time, man. It's been great.
You know, I was gonna say, I feel like all of you were like around my age when I first started watching fighting games, and I don't think of all of you as old geezers. It makes you feel better. I think all of you have aged well. Yeah. I can't think of anybody I know where I look at them and I'm like, Jesus, how does this guy move in that old decrepit body? I'm always just like, oh yeah, you know, X or Y looks pretty good.
I think that's mostly true, but I gotta tell you, dude, once you get to 40, it is super clear who took care of themselves and who did not. It's mega obvious. I got friends who look like they could be literally in their 60s, and I got friends who look like they could be in their early 30s. It's bizarre. Anyway, all right. Let's move on. Weird conversation. What do we got going on? We have a matcherino as per usual. First off, thank you very much to Quanba for supporting the players. They give a $100 for every Street Fighter tournament that we do.
$100?
A $100, correct. Yeah, they slip us a bill. That's probably how it works. Nice. I don't know. I may have done that entire deal, but I don't know how it works. Anyway, thank you to them for supporting the players. Direct contribution is great. Check out the Quanba Obsidian 2 and get yours now. And in addition, if you would like to, you can fill out the code, claim the code over there. But even better would be to actually spend some dough. Contribute some real dollars. And if you say a comment, TK Breezy will read it out live on the air. And he doesn't have any limits as to what he's willing to say. We talked about it beforehand, and he's excited to read whatever you got.
I just want to know, I'm a man of the people, okay? So whatever you need to be said, you want it to be said out loud, I'll do it, man. I'm a soundboard now. Let's get it.
I like that. Ice cream so good. Love that. The cool thing is that you guys can sign up for next week's shows too. That's the nice thing is that they're always open. Yeah, so if you're like, oh man, I missed it, I never remember to sign up, you can just sign up now for NAEU/ME or Asia if you are interested in signing up. It's for all of our tournaments, for all the games. So just head on over to that link 10-o.gg/ICFC and you can find all the info there. It's like a permanent link, and then the Star GG pages will be there if you want to sign up. Just go for it. Easy peasy. We appreciate all of you signing up and hanging out. Also, those matcherino codes are free if you want to use the first, it's like $100 or free or some made up number. So go use those or direct donation if you want. Or if you want to sign up for the next tournament, go ahead. And I think we also have another slide for Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut's are cool. They have a bunch of awesome statues you can pick up. I feel Spooky, do you own any Connecticut statues?
No, I don't, but I've worked with these guys for a long time.
Okay.
Ages ago, they did the Eva Ryu statue for Street Fighter 4, and Smug actually won it at Next Level Battle Circuit. So I've kind of known them since then, and they're known for an extremely high quality product. All right, this ain't a joke. All right, it ain't your mama's little toy that you throw up for like, you know, $50 or something. But these are amazing craftsmanship. They're amazing set pieces that are great for like an office. They're great for like a show. If you're a streamer and you want something really awesome in your background, these things are some of the most amazing statues that you'll ever see of some of your favorite characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember you doing something with them forever ago. I'm glad my memory is hanging in there. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was something. That makes sense. Yeah, I remember.
They've been around for 10 plus years, something like that.
Yeah.
I've been doing this.
That's cool. I like the Chun Li table just getting smashed, and she's like standing on like the tray of like the Zealum Bao or whatever that is in there. It's cool.
It's a really cool creative design. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. They're like, just don't make her stand there. Why isn't she just like in the middle of eating and fighting at the same time?
You know, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess if you were to win the season and get your choice of the Juri or Chun Li statue, which is the prize for winning the season, you could make her eat whatever you want.
Do you get to pick which one it is? Like, you get to pick Juri or Chun? Is that how it works?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm a fan. What if you want Hamaru?
Oh,
Whoa,
sorry,
what if
buddy.
you want this very nice keyboard? Wow, this is really pretty. This is Infinity, right?
Yes.
I think they were selling these at Evo, to my knowledge.
They
I
were.
saw Justin got one, which is very fitting, of course. Yeah, the Evo Moment 37 keyboards. These are super cool. What size keyboard is this? It's
It looks very small. And what is that?
They're-
This
knob
guy's
on
like
the top right?
it's a 60 maybe. Oh, is it 75? Is that what I heard?
It's specifically the keycaps. And again, like if you win the season, then you are gonna get Evo Moment 37 keycaps.
Oh,
Yeah, these are cool.
I was
I'm a big
I was
fan.
wondering what that knob was at the top right. Like, is that like a little mixer?
Like
Not
a
like
media
volume
knob?
or okay? All
Volume
right.
knob?
Dude, that's a yeah. He looks like he's making beats on the side or something with this. All right, that's the. Oh, I do like the
Levelist
keycaps,
is
though,
not
super
enough. 75 keys.
If you play on that thing in tournament, you're a beast, by the way. I didn't even think about that. That makes a lot of sense. Also, all the merch here at 10.0 is available. That website we mentioned earlier, 10-0.gg. You can head over there, pick up all the merch. There's a lot of cool merch. So not only is there all the merch you see on the screen here, we have another slide. There's even more merch here. Yeah, with all the Street Fighter designs and then other stuff. It lives on the site. There's also some stickers. There's some stuff. There's some pins. There's stuff that goes away occasionally. So if you want to pick something up, you know, might as well do it sooner rather
Those
than later.
limited
'Cause
edition
sometimes
while you can. It's one of the
Yeah.
best ways to support 10.0 Media. If you love all the events and you love what they do and how hard they work to bring in some of your favorite commentators, your favorite players, and everything else, and support the community as hard as they do, support by checking out some of the 10.0 GG merch.
Yeah, I got a couple of those Continue Capsule shirts. I'm wearing one right now. Basically, my choices were the character that I love the most, Edmund Honda, and the character that I hate the most, Chun Li. So it's like two different ways to go about it, right? Like, do you want to, like, I'm wearing Chun Li. That feels weird. But on the other hand, it's Chun Li after she lost. So awesome. I hope that happens
true.
more.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a couple different ways to view it. I like wearing Honda, but also Honda just lost. Bummer. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
In-
You
that
want to
was
win.
iDom.
You know, there's the win face and the lose face. You gotta have the win ones. That's what you should do now. That way you won't
Yeah.
feel so bad about wearing.
Maybe
it.
we should make that happen.
There you go. That's an idea.
Do you guys have that bounty too? When if you like beat the last week's champion, you get a shirt. Is that a,
You do.
Okay.
that is one, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Wait, has that been claimed yet?
I don't think it can be claimed this week because the last week's champion is apparently not in the bracket. So is that brackets coming? Like denying a shirt like that?
Damn.
Oh man, yeah, what a
This
scammer.
twice has happened in a row, by the way. The same thing happened yesterday.
That's messed up.
Yeah, and I don't think it happened last week in NA either because I don't remember if Knuckle won twice in a row or if Punk won the first one and then he didn't enter the second time. It was something like that.
I think Knuckle won the first one also. He beat Punk. Well, Punk was playing Marisa, right? So like, he reset and then he lost. In the meantime,
Oh,
though,
that's right.
yeah, we have iDom. Bro, suffering. Have you guys watched? Every time I watch iDom stream, he's killing me. He's always just going through it, complaining about Manon. He cracks me up.
Dude, I think anybody playing this character now is still suffering because she's just
I mean, I play her and but I'm not trying to win a tournament like he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to
Right.
me,
Yeah.
it's not so bad.
Yeah, I think if you're you're just messing around because she's cool character, sick. But if like this is who you want to pilot to the win, oh man.
Yeah, if you're trying to win $1 million, there's probably like, you know, just get a job. You don't have to play Manon. You know what I mean? Like, you could just like.
It's like as likely that you get a job that pays $1 million than that you
Yeah.
turn
Yeah,
in $3
just-
million.
You know, some scratchers.
You know, he makes it look easy though, but I'm sure he's like at what cost? He's beating up against his own character. It's like,
That's a good
yeah,
point.
that's a bad option.
That
to
already
use.
feels bad, right? It's like, sorry, man, I should be teaching you, but instead,
Yeah.
get slammed.
I mean,
knows
you
what her
guys
problems
remember? Yeah, like first week when iDom won like every tournament, and everybody was like, "These medals gotta go, bro. This Manon character is broken."
Medals is broken. It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm like, maybe she needs a 6th medal.
Yeah, damn. So the thing that's surprising to me is that her medals like don't give her Oki at all. I thought like her command grab not giving her Oki is, it's fine, but I feel like the hit grab not giving her Oki surprises me. It's
Do
like
you think
kind of,
she should get like better frame data with
Just
medals
let
up?
it not stay closer to you when it knocks down. Like, it
Yeah.
sends them so far away. It might
Oh,
as well be
true.
SPD.
Yeah.
yeah. I think like I was gonna say her strikes are weak, right? Like that's her problem.
Yeah,
So like if she could have better strikes by her medals, the hit grab keeping you close, I think that'd probably make her scared.
I just think the problem is it's more than that. Like you're right that
Yes, it is.
It feels like the penalty for holding up if there's a command grab in your face against this character is smaller than all the other command grab characters. That's a bummer. But even more than that, the neutral is more one-dimensional than a lot of characters in this game. It just has
Yeah.
fewer things going on, and it's a game about mental stack. And if you can't really load it up fast, it's tough for you. Like you have to be patient and capitalize on your few chances. iDom's great at that. Zealum actually was great at that in that round. But that's hard to win a big tournament with a character that is predicated on just that.
Yeah, you watch like a Juri player throw a fireball and do drive rush, and it doesn't matter if they're like, silver or 2500 MR, like that's a pretty good idea in neutral, and it's like always good.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, this character, it's a little harder for sure. She definitely could use a little love, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. I figure she probably will get some.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like since she's a grappler, it would be nice to give her an air grab. And maybe I'm just being a little overzealous, but not that really seems to be a big issue for her. But I think like whenever I explain it in like super simpler terms, it's like, yeah, man, you obviously you don't want to get grabbed. And then her other option is, all right, let me hit you with these quick normals and get a combo off that. But it never feels like she gets a lot of good damage off
If
that
this was a
combo.
KOF character, she would definitely have an anti-air grab. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
a
you're
string
right,
or
yeah.
something
You know
like
what?
that or something. You're not wrong
I'm
about
surprised
that.
that she doesn't have like Able Falling Sky or like an anti-air move like that gives her a
see
medal.
Yeah,
That would be
if that
cool.
levels it up too, sure. If the
That'd be
risk
cool.
if the risk of her on Oki against you was that she did big damage command grab if you jump or if you're on the ground, she just has to make a read. That's a different story.
Yeah. Because like she can get a medal from anti-airing you. It's just like it costs her resources and then it like doesn't do a lot of damage. And then you hold up again and then you're like, well. But she's like one of the. I know, right? Beating up
Match point,
iDom?
by the way, for both. Yeah. iDom has had some early losses in this tournament, and Zealum has made it pretty far some weeks. So this is a great early match.
Friends level 2 early.
Why do you think he decides to stick with this character though? Like, 'cause in 5 he was Laura, right? That was his
Yeah.
jam. So like, I don't really feel like these characters are too similar by any
I'm with you.
stretch of the word. So like, what do you think he decides to stick with Manon?
He could be waiting for Akuma. That's what I'm
I mean,
I'm for real waiting for Akuma.
oh, I do wonder. Yeah, iDom cleaned up in that last round.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I do wonder if it's just like the archetype he likes the most, or he thinks the character is cool, or what. Because like, I don't know why. I mean, maybe he just likes the archetype. I think wasn't he interested in Aki a bit? I don't know.
A little bit. He tried her some on the stream, but I don't know. She's fun, but she's kind of weird. Maybe she's good, maybe she's not. This game kind of neutral. Her neutral's like all over the place.
I think Aki is very cool, and I don't think my first impression is that she's super strong. I think she just seems like she's all right. It's okay. My impression of Rashid was much higher for sure. I think like when I first played him, I was like, ooh, this character is sick. And then I think he's like gotten better since then. And like Aki, I think her neutral seems like it's gonna be a little tough for quite a few characters for sure.
Do we still have like an abundance of Rashid players? Because I know that before that character came out, everyone was talking. Well, obviously they were talking about trying to scum Evo with it, but That didn't happen. And then I feel like I just, you know, whenever I hop back online, I always play like, I don't know, probably like 5-10 games a day, and I don't really feel like I ever really run into Rashid.
Yeah, I think he's less popular, it feels like, right? But what's interesting is I think he's pretty good. But he obviously in the last game he was wild, right? Like he was really good. He was like probably one of the most consistently strong characters in like the whole game's lifespan.
Agreed.
So if you liked him because he was good, then in this game, you know, you could you play Ken or something if you really like, right? If that's what you're interested in. But his personality is better, and yeah, I think he's pretty solid. The diehards on the character, like the Gotchkuns and like the JBs and the John Takeuchis, and like, you know, there's people who have been going back to the character that are having some success. But it's like I tune into SFL and I'm like, oh, little Johnny Tax playing John Takeuchi, and he's dead. Like he's like strong. I mean, because he's playing against the best players, right? Like it's really hard.
Yeah.
So like, you know, doesn't matter what character you play.
Interesting character, really fun character. He's got some unique ideas compared to a lot of the rest of the cast, and I think that's the same for Aki too. So I'm happy that both of the characters that have come out as DLC have like unique, funky ideas. I think, you know, Ed, Akuma, whoever else comes out, I'm looking forward to them because there are already like sort of established funky ideas in these too. But yeah, I'm with you. I think Rashid is good. If you're trying to win $1 million, I don't know if he's your guy.
You're gonna have to put in a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, it's doable. Like you
scare
can
the crap out of them somehow.
It's possible. It's just, how hard do you want to make it? And I don't know, just play Ken, right?
I don't think he's like go get a job tier, but he's definitely like you could be playing Ken instead.
He's good. He's a good character. Yeah.
It feels a lot like this is the same way we kind of talk about like Kimberly, where it's like she has cool stuff, but like you work so hard to get that stuff, and like Rashid has cool stuff, you work so hard, and he also has a like, you know, a reversal, but just if you're really like about that money specifically, like for all your marbles, maybe this isn't the character. But I do like to see people still trying to experiment with them and see what I really just like the fact that we're seeing characters from Street Fighter 5. Like that's why I'm hyped to see Ed too, like what they were able to do when you take away that certain engine and put him in another engine. So I think Ed, like the theory behind him being a psycho powered boxer is like one of the coolest sounding ideas in the game. And then in the last game, he was just 1, 2, 3, like all he did was flicker. So like even when he was good, he was really boring.
He was cool in his V-trigger. I used to love when you would do the psycho
shotgun
upper, and then you would like bring them back, and then you would do another uppercut. I thought that was cool.
He did have cool combos.
I called that the psycho shotgun because it like he does it like that. That was like
it looks sick.
I agree with you, Spooky. I thought that was like one of the coolest looking moves in the game. I thought it was so cool. I was like, this is so sick. But
I'm really hyped for him because in this game, first of all, we have a theme of them changing around the characters. Like Rashid from this game is nothing like Rashid from the last game, basically.
Yeah.
But also Ed, the last game, he was kind of like the test for modern controls, right? So he had like all the weird easy specials and all that stuff to do. And now we have a modern system, right? So they're probably not going to do that with him anymore, which makes me really curious what they are going to do. I'm pretty excited.
I'm with you. I think he's like my most, when I saw the 4 characters on the pass, he was my most anticipated character for sure. Because I was like, man, they're going to make him cool now. Like they
have to because what's the point otherwise?
Oh, I realized it's Raccoon versus CV.
Yeah.
Raccoon he's like a known internet shit poster.
Street
like,
monster,
I feel like,
This is the true essence of the street monster over here is this guy.
Good player too. I've played him in this tournament, and he's strong.
Yeah. He is a known shit poster. He's the one that's like, where's the side steps, Michael Murray? Like, you know, that's his job, is to be a shit poster on the internet. And yeah, pretty solid Chun Li.
It's a well-paying job.
Yeah. It pays nothing.
If winning the $1 million doesn't work out, you know, I got another role that you might take on.
Yeah, you know, go on TikTok all day.
That move is so cheap, by the way. Chun Li back medium punch, or forward medium punch, is either direction. When I played her, it's both directions. When I played her, I was like, this move is so esports. Like, you feel the power in it. You're like, oh my god. It's so
I think she's got a couple of those. I really like her jab. Her stand jab, I feel like, is extremely strong. Walk around with that great walk speed and harass with that stuff, turn it into damage. And Dookie.
It's the best jab in the game, I think.
Super good.
Yeah, I played Rashid, and I thought to myself, wow, this jab is so good. And then I played Chun, and I was like, oh, okay. I see. Like, her jab is legitimately a spear. Like, it's so far, you can combo it into crushing medium kick. Yeah, it's so good.
That could kill. I don't know if it's going to
get into level 2. Yep, it's going to be in there.
Damn.
Wow, nice.
got the thing. I really like the way just Chun Li's combo. I know, like at the beginning of this game, everyone was, oh, she's technical, but it seems like everyone's kind of figured it out now. And
she
like,
has
her
a
combos
stance,
just
so she's
look very
technical.
good. Well, yeah,
You
that
know how people
was
are.
what
She
they
has a stance,
said.
so she's technical. They'll never survive in Guilty Gear with that attitude.
You know, it's funny because like her stance is so simple. Like it's
That's what
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
like
It's for real.
yeah.
And your average anime character has like 3 of those or something like that.
yeah, it's like
Just has
stance
a few
and
more
it's like
buttons. Like that's it.
yeah, exactly. That's all there is. It's like you know when you do drive rush combo, you do like medium drive rush, medium heavy drive. Like it's like always the same thing. With her, it's just medium heavy stance light drive rush. Like medium heavy stance light drive rush. Like it's the same idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
well,
stuff,
just
Raccoon, by the way.
ran
That
through
was,
that,
that
yeah,
was a
for
Marlin
sure.
with the Chun.
I think I know
He's
him
cool.
from
One of
Rocket
my
League more
favorite
than
characters.
anything. So, you know, cool
Wait.
guy though. That's my guy.
You know Raccoon from what?
Rocket League. I'm pretty sure he's done something, or maybe I'm thinking. Nope, never mind. I'm thinking of Fur of Raccoon. Never mind. It's too many.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, damn,
I was
he
about to
plays
say, he's
Rocket
also a
League?
rock. I love that game.
And now there's too
Yeah,
many,
Raccoon's
too many raccoons out here.
How many records?
I was like-
be, you know,
Yeah, how does he shit post and
2.
play Rocket League?
3.
A lot of raccoons.
Like I didn't know. it
That's
was
more
such
than
a
I would have
popular
thought there
animal.
were, man.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
It's actually true. In my neighborhood, there's 2 fat raccoons that walk around together like little mob bosses at night. And so I know of at least 2 raccoons and inconsiderate. So that makes 3.
Dude, my
And that's
neighbors
just me.
2 houses down like leave cat food out on their front porch for like and it's like, dude, do these raccoons like, did y'all upset them or like, do y'all owe them? Like, what? Because like I'll be driving back home after, you know, coming from like somewhere like, you know, a bar or whatever, and I'll just see them in the front just chowing down. I'm like, bro, what deal did y'all work out here?
I mean, maybe Steve's right. Maybe they're little
Raccoons
mob
are
bosses.
criminals. They
That's,
have the mask.
Yeah.
they're getting
No, this
paid
is-
off.
When we were trying to catch our cats in the beginning, because they were living under our house, we left food out for them. And the cats and the possums would eat together, like they coexist, right?
Aw.
And then the raccoons would roll in and everybody scatters. And then the raccoons
Time to
eat
go.
all the food. Yeah. So it
Bad
happens.
guys.
Big bullies.
Yeah, they're so fat and like they got their little hands, you know? Ugh.
They do.
they come in and they're like, ooh, it's my food now. And you're like, damn.
I found out recently that there are 2 animals, one called possum in North America and one called opossum in Australia. Did you know that? Anyway, looks like Salvatore made it past his first match. He got 2nd place
Hey.
last time. Looking good. That's in pool number 1. We have Soul VNG playing over there as well. iDom made it past Noah the Prodigy because Noah DQ'd.
Oh no.
No.
That would have been an incredible match, to be honest. But
Yes.
we were denied.
Isn't he like not here or something? Isn't he like travel? He's doing something. I saw him tweet about playing somebody recently.
Okay,
So
I mean
I
that
wonder
might
if
make
he's
sense because
traveling.
he hasn't shown up at the locals that I've been to either, and he had been showing up to our locals until I don't know, a few times ago.
Look at this. Young kids traveling all over the world already. Look at them go.
Yeah,
What happened?
Dude, I mean, it's definitely
Bounty?
nice to see, you know, people being able to get out there and like really accomplish their traveling dreams or getting, you know, well versed and stuff like that. I hope like all the people who are like going out and traveling now at a young age for fighting games do actually take a little time to explore the area that you're at too.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was traveling, like when I first started traveling, probably like 22 or something. I feel like I was like tournament, venue, home, and now like I feel like I spend so much time outside the venue doing other things now. So yeah,
It's
definitely
old
do it
age
early.
does too.
You know, have some fun. Speaking of fun, let's check this bounty board. See if we can have some fun today about giving some stores. Never mind. Actually, I lied. I talked too much.
What's the
It's
back
okay.
to the match?
You were engaging me, Breezy. Don't worry. I was
No, you're actually so right. Yeah, when you're young, you don't think about it, but like as you become an adult, you're like, wait, there are other things in the world I should look at.
no,
Wait.
true. I was gonna
Shine.
say,
yeah, it's Shine.
Shine's playing Chun. Yes, he's been
Yeah.
trying this out a little bit.
I don't blame him. I think like honestly, for his playstyle, I think Kimberly like makes sense, but Chun Li is just she's so good.
Is
She's
he
like
giving
such a
up?
solid.
Is he giving up? Is the
strong
dream
character.
over?
Yeah,
Oh no.
I think.
Oh, you
so.
don't? Is
Sorry,
he not playing
Kimberly
him like that
Lopez.
anymore? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense to play this character instead. I think Chun Li is really good. She is, I think, $1 million character. She definitely.
Yeah.
should be.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think after
Kimberly-
seeing that the modern Chun get top 6, yeah, I can. I was like, everyone's.
Hey,
shitting
I
on
mean,
modern, and here he
people
goes.
have been theory fighting about Modern for like the past 3 months or something like that. So it's good to finally see somebody do something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the first time, but hopefully it won't be the last time.
I also like that people are playing modern on characters. Like Chun Li loses a ton in modern. She loses a lot of stuff. So like it's interesting to see her in modern because like it feels like if she could play modern with like half of her moves gone, like okay, every modern character must be playable. Ooh.
Right. Damn, I
think
double
you just
hit.
died.
Catch him every time. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. This could be level 2 or level 3.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
oh, 2-touch warning. 2-touch warning.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
He could have done a little more than that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
the target combo start kind of through. I thought we were seeing a back
Heavy punch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little scary. Drive gauge back though. Oh. Like maybe if it was in the corner before drive gauge was gone. Now this is pretty hard. Yeah. Her jab, dude. Her jab is so good.
The jab.
It's really hard to stop her jab. Also funny because like, you know, you always think about how good her other pokes are, and then she just like walks up and just goes boom, 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 and you're like, okay, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most common Oki you see for her. She does heavy up kicks, and then she can do stance, unstance, and then like go throw or low, or she can do stance into overhead, and it's meaty.
I never feel like this matchup looks that bad until like I'm watching somebody else play it, and then I'm like, man, like it just feels like she's always like Marisa's always standing in that one area where what if I do what is going to get me in, I'm going to get reacted to. So if I like Superman punch, I just get up kick. And you know, if I try to do the step kick, I probably will end up just eating a fireball. And then I also just feel like Chun Li has really good pokes from that like mid range too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
See, I
kind of
can
the
see that range
matchup.
being
You really only need her to whiff like once or twice, you know, get a nice whiff punish in there, something like that to get your party started. And that's tricky for her, even though she has a good reversal.
Yeah. Oh, that is the meaty setup. Yeah. The meatiest of meaties. Oh, it doesn't have level 2 here though. Only level 1.
take the damage though, you know.
Oh, this is
Oh, lucky. I mean,
But
that
yeah,
could have
that's
been
the
bad
kind of character
for.
that. Yeah, I mean, Marissa's not out of it. You know, you're talking about how she might struggle at that specific range. I think that's not the worst thing
No.
with that character. There's some characters where it super sucks to struggle in a range like that, but with her, if you do find 2, 3 opportunities, like three opportunities for her is you should win, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 is you can win. 3, you should win at that point, and that just means that she's never out of it until she's actually dead. Very strong.
Pop Sean. Sean's gonna move on, win inside the bracket. ICFC week number 3 of the Street Fighter Series NA. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate all of you, whether you're watching on all our various channels or whatever you're doing all over the place. Of course, we love you guys. Happy to see you guys here. Thanks to all the players that entered once more, and thank you to everyone that's been contributing to the Match Reno prize pool. We appreciate you. You've already used 46 of the claim codes, but there are 54 of them left. So if you're able to, go on the page right now and check it out. If you're having trouble clicking on the claim code button, go on the top right where it says login and log in with your Twitch first, and then claim the code, and you'll be able to get in there, and you'll be able to contribute 25 cents, just like many people have so far. You can also contribute from your wallet if you would like to as well, to support all the people at home, and, to support the players, the top 3 guys tonight, and to help them with their traveling and preparing themselves for the rest of the Capcom Pro Tour and being a Street Fighter and going all over the place.
That was
Thank
live
you,
IT
everybody. I see all
support,
of you
man.
using the codes right now.
That was live IT
Ooh.
support because I could not get that code to work earlier until you told me to go up and log in. Because like usually
No,
I just
I
click
know-
claim
I
code
know
and it kind
already.
of shows
I know.
up, but today it wasn't doing it. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
But no, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
He's a
So,
professional.
Yeah, also I was gonna say, by the way, you know, the theme of Street Fighter is also kind of traveling the world and seeing different regions and things like that, and bettering yourself as a person. So that was to tag on to what TK was saying before that match started. And I feel like as someone that traveled the world, that I became a better person. You know, I saw so many different cultures, tried lots of different foods, met lots of different people, and it really changed my structure and my way of thinking of life in general. And good for you youngins that are out there that are traveling and doing all your thing. And Noah, hope you have a good time, and everybody else. And enjoy the Pro Tour, not just for playing a video game, but for the people that you're gonna meet and the places that you're gonna see that maybe you never would have seen otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
get
there's
some
definitely like
authentic
a
food.
the food is definitely a big one, but the connectivity is nice too. I mean, in the online era, like it's easier to connect with people online and just like say what up, but yeah, definitely going somewhere in person and being there is another experience for sure.
It used to be the case that when we went places that had stuff to see, like, I don't know, a museum or whatever it might be. I would really want to do that stuff, and I often ask my friends, hey, like, you wanna wake up early and go to whatever with me? No, nobody ever. So I went by myself almost every time for years, and only in the last couple of years have people been down to go and do it. And so I think there are more people who are reaching the age of majority that you guys are talking about, age of seniority even. Who are more interested in other things. But if you start doing that from early on, and yeah, it is pretty life-changing for sure.
I like that we have our first Aki on stream, and the name in-game is EX Router Kick with the clan of Manon Booty Sweat.
That clan's been around for a while. They've been around since like day one.
Wait, are you knowledgeable, Spooky?
Yes,
I think we've seen EX Router Kick
Manon
up here.
clans.
I see, all right. I respect your game.
Oh man. So Naji, of course, shout outs to him. Always a pleasure to see him around. This is a young blood that used to kind of go to the next level in like the late Street Fighter 4 era, and he would kind of just on the side play casuals and play games for fun. Started entering some tournaments and Grand Blue versus Street Fighter 5 and some other ones. And I found that this guy learned real fast, and out of nowhere he started becoming a little bit of a problem in the New York area.
Every online tournament I watch with Naji, he's like always consistently at the top.
I think I watched this the first time, this specific matchup, the first time in Asia, but it was Ua, and well, he just, I mean, he actually just ran over him, but
yeah,
I mean, I feel as though, like, so your guys' thoughts on this character right now is that she's just okay. That's
she's okay to me.
She's
yeah.
okay.
That's kind of my impression after playing her. Like, she I think her problems are pretty clear. Like, her fireball is really good if it's out, but the startup and recovery is a little tough. Like, you know, you notice it particularly against characters with really strong anti-fireball moves. And her neutral, I think, is not good. I think there are good options, but she doesn't have enough threatening pokes. Particularly, like, I think in this game having like good threatening pokes into drive rush. Or pokes that are strong and like not particularly weak for against DI. Like, those are important things to have, one or both that are ideally nice. And like, I don't know that she has either, to be honest. Yeah, but she does some other stuff that's really good. I think her snowball potential is quite high. Like, this position is really scary. Yeah, like it is a bad spot to be against her. And her drive rush is really good.
Was that an EX command grab that did that much? That was...
Yeah,
I think that's just a grab from the stance, right?
Yep, stance into grab, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's nice that
It's
it
really
takes
good
drive.
range too. Like, if you're at max range for cancelable buttons and you go into the little coward crouch into command grab, you're there.
Yeah, because she does, when she does heavy kick into stance, right? The coward crouch into the kicks, it will frame trap your button, so you like have to block, and then she can do command grab to catch you. And then, like, you know, it becomes like a mind game of like, you can DI, which beats immediate coward kicks, but then you can delay the coward kicks or do command grab to like beat that. And like, there's some interesting decisions you can make. You can also just do heavy kick and do nothing, and like let them DI or let them do like, you know, other stuff. You know, there's interesting options there.
Yeah. I haven't got a chance to mess around with her too much just yet, but you know, I'm trying to keep an eye out on what people are doing, and just, yeah, I mean, it does feel like she definitely gets kind of ran down sometimes, but as you said, the snowball, I can see where, you know, she can turn like one good opportunity into like somewhat like Marisa, you know, like I won't say like exactly like Marisa, obviously, but like, you know, she can turn one good opportunity into a lot of damage and potentially a game.
Because every hit is like, oh, cool, I get like a knockdown, and then like if you're in the corner especially, you can like safe jump. Oh, that was a good conversion. You can like safe jump or just like run pressure after, and then there.
Combos, once she has to poison, she's extra dangerous and that type of thing.
Yeah.
The main thing is that I feel like she has an optimal range, right? But some characters like Juri, they just have such a good drive rush that it's hard to keep them at that. It's hard to keep them at bay. You know what I mean? You're trying to be the matador and stop the rushing bull, and you know eventually they're gonna catch you just like this. And before you know it, Juri's just got you. It's tough.
Yeah. It's definitely, I think, a little difficult to play. She has a lot of
also one of the
strengths.
best juries out there. You know, he's no slouch.
Absolutely.
He's gonna make
Naji's so
matchups
good.
that might not even be one way or the other for characters against Juri. Still look really strong for Juri. He's just super good.
Yeah. So, well, unfortunately, you know, I feel like we always want to see the new character at least strive a little bit, but that did not go that well this time around.
Well,
So,
props to Naji for, you know, shutting it down. That's how it is. That's why he's a world warrior. Shout out to you, Naji.
Oh, we're gonna head over to the match arena where we've gotten the direct contribution that TK is gonna read out.
Yes. So $5 direct for. Oh, here, I got you. From my wallet in this economy.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah,
You got more work.
Yeah, I got. Oh,
Oh,
wait, hold on.
Gibby.
Oh, Gibby coming through. Let me use a different voice.
Street Fighter 6. Giles commands the entire U.S. artillery and the silent but deadly special forces. Thank you, Gibby, for the $5.
That voice is actually perfect for that because you can't take it
Great
serious. You know what I
choice.
mean?
Great choice.
Yeah.
Fartillery. How long you been sitting on that one, Gibby?
Don't say
That's what I
sitting
want to
in
know.
this
Fartillery
context.
and the silent but deadly
do
special
that.
forces.
Special forces.
How long you been hatching that one out?
Oh, don't. You gotta stop.
Yeah,
The secret 6th division of the Air Force.
You gotta let it bake a little more. Yeah.
Artillery.
Good work.
All right, so yeah, now if you guys, we got 22 more codes left. I know you guys are super quick with it. We used to be in like top 8 before we finish on the Asia side of things. So appreciate it for y'all dropping, those codes down. There's 266 of y'all in here though, so that 22 should be, done very quickly. I know if you see the link, go ahead and slap that. That adds, I think,
Thank you.
an extra 25 altogether.
It does.
Do it math
So,
correctly,
guys, if you're able to click on those links, I'll say the same thing I said before because this always seems to help. If you're not able to log in and you're just joined the stream, click on the little login button on the top right first, and then click on the claim code, and that'll get you in there. Just for anybody that's having trouble clicking on the claim code. Thanks, everybody.
Ooh.
Okay, little Kim action. Oh, actually 2 characters we don't see. Well, weirdly enough, I think a lot of people say that Ryu is bad, but I feel like I'm seeing a lot more Ryus lately.
I think
Yeah.
they're both like pretty good middle of the road characters who can absolutely win big tournaments, but a little bit more work.
Yeah,
YJK's
I'm
had
with
really,
you.
really good runs in this and other tournaments, so he's here doing work.
Yeah, YJK has been top 8 of our tournament a bunch and like top 3 before, and also he was in top 8 of the West Coast CPT qualifier
Yeah.
for this region. So yeah, he's really solid. He's I mean, it makes sense, right? He's a guy player in 4, so like he likes this archetype of character, right? It's like same kind of idea.
Similar style, of course. She learned from the master.
She's man, this character is really fun. I think Kimberly is like, yeah, she's one of the more fun characters in the game to play. Word, he just did double dash like that. I don't know what the read was, but I like it.
You played most of
thanks
the
to
characters
Nova.
already, right? And gotten them to masters, or at least like try to get a really good understanding of the characters stage jam, right?
Yeah, I have 2 left. It's Ryu and JP.
Okay.
I need like 600 LP on Cammy, so
Yeah.
I like how you just were like, I'm just not going to play JP because
Yeah,
you
you're
would have gotten
protesting.
master with him like first or something.
I saved a lot of the strong characters for last because they're strong and everybody sees them. So like, you know what I mean? And Ryu last felt fitting. I'm gonna do Ryu last because he's the world warrior,
True.
I guess he's cool. But yeah, JP was like, he's so good and cheap and common. I was like, I'm not gonna play him. Yeah, I had Juri, Cammy, JP in my like last 4 characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viewership slowly tanking.
It's funny you say that because like my Honda to master viewership was so high and I played blindfolded.
Oh yeah, I heard
That's
that.
too
Yeah.
fun.
I did win in ranked blindfolded playing Honda, yeah. And
That's the guy
yeah,
to
that
pick
one
if
was
you
really-
want to win blindfolded, no doubt. As a Honda player, I am fully
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah, I don't even mean that in like a mean way. It's like literally he has a game plan that's well built for that.
For sure.
Yeah. And yeah, it was really fun. That viewership was quite high. Cammy has been good
People
too.
like blindfolded stuff. That's just what that
Yeah,
is. Anything
it's a cool
blindfolded,
trick.
people just lose their minds. Oh my god, you did that blindfolded? Oh,
Yeah. I got
Sonic
one and
Fox won a
done
match
while playing.
blindfolded? I can't believe it. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I got one and done while playing blindfolded.
Oh, well.
I was like, that's kind of cool. I've been one and done so much in ranked though. I always just say, oh, their Chipotle over here. Like they got, they got delivered Chipotle. It just arrived. That must be what it is.
That's nothing. In Tekken,
why
they
JK
used to
you
have
said mix
revenge match, okay? Let me tell you about being locked in with someone for like 10 revenge matches. You want to get away to the next opponent, but this guy just won't stop revenge matching you?
You said
That was
YJK makes it
something
to a lot of top 8s tier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That was
looking
pretty
really
solid.
good.
They're
this season.
beasts.
Yeah, if you're looking for Kimberly stuff, YGK he's definitely someone to watch
monster.
out for. Yeah.
Good job, YJK.
It looked like you really knew us. I mean, obviously, executed a great game plan right there. But at the same time, man, I was trying to say that earlier. As far as like Ryu goes, I think a lot of people were saying to me like I think I asked Obama, I was like, why do people, if they have like somewhat similar frame data, why is Ken so much better than Ryu? And he was like, well, the fireball game, Ryu's the fireball guy, but the fireball game in this game isn't like as good for him as it has been in like past games, I think, already so far.
Yeah.
So is that like really what's holding him down? Is just like he can't really play the game that he wants to play?
That is part of it, but I think ironically, Ken has a better fireball in this
Yeah.
game.
Damn.
So Ryu's knocks down when you spend bar on it, right? But Ken's does not. And that actually means that Ken gets to get combos out of it, and he gets better pressure. And because the regular one is a little slower, you can follow behind it really easily with Drive Rush. And that means that you can get combo. You have a shield in front of you. You're ghetto Juri going from across the screen. It can be really scary.
Some of the things about Ryu don't make a lot of sense. How come when you get the power up, you have only 1 speed of fireball? That makes no sense. He should have the same thing, a slow fireball that he can kind of walk behind.
Even
or something
slower,
like that.
even faster, right? Like that's what I want to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic Blade's like that for Guile, right? Like, he has different speeds for, like, regular
Right.
Sonic Blade and then, like, his regular boom and whatever. That's the thing is, like, Guile has a better fireball game, in parentheses, zoning. And Ken has a better fireball game, in parentheses, approaching, right? And Ryu's fireball is, like, kind of stinky at both. Like, it's not really the best at either. And Ken has, like, better offense and stuff like that. So, like, if you want to play Ryu, you have to give up the 2 Shotos that are better than him and then go to him. So, like, it's not even necessarily that he's bad. It's just, like, both of those characters do what he does better. Hey, it's Zackbozz. Oh, man, I run into Zack in rank so much. This is, like, every time I'm taking a character to Master, it's, like, right when I hit Diamond 5 and you start playing Masters, I immediately run into Zack.
Monster Chun.
A lot of Chun's being played today here.
Yeah, that's
Popular.
People are
interesting.
figuring out that she's not really that hard, and it was a little overstated how tough she is, I think.
I love the flame.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Actually, she's really easy.
Yeah, Spooky's like, you know what people are realizing? This character is easy and you guys
You have
suck.
to try, it turns out. But, you know, Zackbozz and Raccoon have been playing this character since the start. I don't know how long Shine has secretly been playing her, but yeah, I've seen him play her more and more.
I know what you mean.
No.
That was the secret on week 1. If you guys remember, there was the gigantic matchup chart that came up on week 1, and it had all the top tier characters that we knew near the top, right? But then secretly, Chun was winning every single matchup. It was like, what the heck was this?
Yeah, I think she is like definitely one of the strongest characters. Ooh, nice. She's one of the strongest characters in the game, and like in Asia, they kind of know, right? But like for here, for a little bit, people were like set on other characters. Yeah, she's really strong, and she's a little bit more difficult to execute. Not because of the stance, but like I think her routing and decision making is hard.
Nice.
Nice
You guys are
reversal.
reacting.
That was a force. They had to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the hard part about her is not having a stance. It's like remembering what confirmed to do all the time, always. Like she's got a lot of stuff to keep in mind.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that
I will
sucks.
not be.
He saved his
I will
own
not be
life
lost back
twice.
here, bro.
Oh my god, he clutched it out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the second place from last week. Salvatore played really, really well. We'll see him back.
That throw was really
incredible
clutch.
comeback.
Yeah. Otherwise, he was stunned, and Zack was just gonna smoke him. That was a pretty bad spot. I think Zack had to do like jump into back heavy punch into drive impact instead of standing medium punch.
Leave a smaller gap so that he couldn't throw in between.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is tricky. Yeah, I
It
get
gets
caught.
Everybody,
It's
yeah. Just like doesn't. I feel like I'm blocking the right way every time, and I still am not. I'm like,
yeah, welcome to hitbox abuse.
And not just blocking, but like if I'm trying to check it with the button, like I've been whiff punished effectively by that move so many times. Like I'm like, I'm a genius. I see you coming. You're not gonna get a free brushing on me, and she's all the way over my button behind me.
She
All of a
sails
sudden.
right over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the best thing is pairing it too, and then when I'm burnt out, I'm like, oh, I'll just pair, and then I just like get a button and I die. I just pair it. I'm like, well,
that's unfortunate, Zach. Salvatore said you don't have that same reaction like me because you definitely had a level 1. So, oh well.
There's that jab.
Just gotta be ready sometimes.
punish. Interesting combo. I wonder if he didn't spend anything else because he just was like, my drive gauge is a little low. I'll wait it out. Oh, baited. Oh, he does that. He's a sicko. The first time I play him, every time I always forget that he does this kind of stuff, and then he hits me with it. The worst part is he does it, and then he resets you, and then he drive rushes, and then he drive impacts you, like as a double reset, and I'm like, you're going to hell, bro. Like, I just might, like,
That's
not...
a corner reserved just for you right here, buddy.
Yeah. I'm like, you are an absolute sicko.
Floor 6 of the Inferno.
Sick back
Have a
dash.
seat. Come on, Zach.
I get up the corner, Zach or Salvatore, but
Oh, he did get out.
okay, we out.
Just like you asked.
Little shimmy.
Woo!
Man, yeah, dude. The way that we always talk about like Ken's, you know, his carry, but Juri gets you across the screen very quickly. Or not Juri, sorry. Cammy gets you across the screen very quickly.
Yeah.
As well. Two interactions. We're already on the other side.
Take as much of that drive as we can.
Oh my.
Oh, she's out.
I think Salvatore
Salvatore's
is
back
super
dashing.
active. Yeah.
Not quite the wall. Oh, both Inferno? Double. Oh, is it a level 3 or not? Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he had to.
Oh,
be
that was
patient.
level 3.
100% agree.
Oh. Reached. You know that reversal hooligan was level 3, by the way. Like, Cammy did not mean to do
that makes
reversal
sense.
hooligan out of block stun. It's quarter circle forward punch, and her level 3 is double quarter circle forward punch.
Well, if so, Salvatore was gonna get got because Zackbozz was putting in the time.
Yeah.
Put in some blocks there just in case.
Wall jump.
Wall
Kinda
jump
work, we
jab.
Take those.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Walk under.
Yeah.
Walk under jab. I encourage you guys to play Chun Li and just do walk up jab into back medium punch, walk under jab, back medium. You will feel the power. You'll be like, oh, I see why people think this character's cheap.
Oh, didn't actually pick up the combo though, unfortunately.
Dude, look at
The
Zack
power-
hitting down forward heavy kick every second like it's time.
Feel the power as soon as you move back and forward on the stick. Pick Zangief and move back and forward. Then pick Chun Li and move back and forward.
You're right,
Tell
yeah.
the difference immediately. She's so fast.
Yeah, her walk speed's unreal.
Dude, that's why I had to stop playing DJ, man. I was like, I can't get used to this light speed and then go back to Marisa because I'm just gonna be like, wow, this is perfect. So I was like,
And then you have the they call it warp in Japan. You have the warp with DJ
Yep.
too.
He turns green.
And then he's in your face. That's it, warp. Nice break. This is getting to be extra close, and Zack with the pressure in the corner.
Safe
All the
jump.
legs.
Oh, missed it. This is cool. I mean, this is looking like a last run scenario potentially here. Oh, that was high. Yep. Nicely done. I like spending the level 1.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh
nice.
my goodness.
All right, last round. Big meter
Stare at
advantage,
her in
though.
the gym. That's the post she was doing. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Kicking the leg up like that.
Bam. Good start for Salvatore.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm
Missed
curious
the
about what the
rush.
pressure is, because Zack has done a lot of like wake up super, like reversal stuff. Oh,
Yeah, Zack's definitely been active. He's in wake up buttons quite a few times too.
Nice.
Man.
Off the cancel.
Got that reaction.
Intercontinental reactions.
wow! Again,
Yeah,
that was
again,
the
wake
same
up
thing
down
Zack
medium
did last
kick.
time.
Yep, we've seen it a couple of times. This time Salvatore was ready. Chip, a big problem. This doesn't even come to that. Salvatore 2-1. Again, he got second place last time, and that was a hard fought match. Zackbozz
Yeah.
put up a great fight for sure.
Zack did an
but
amazing job.
Still?
That was great. I was
Salvatore
not
moves
sure who
on.
was gonna win.
He
by
got a
then.
perfect in there and everything, yeah, in that second game, but yeah, just wasn't able to, like that last round. I mean, I actually got ran over, but you know, that happens, man. You start realizing the goal line is right there, you know.
That was to get to winners finals of the pool, by the way.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's not even winners finals of their pool.
No, it was not. Now it's going to be Salvatore versus Juan from Colombia.
Oh,
in
nice.
winners
Okay.
finals of that pool.
Juan B, I got them bomb. I think that's Gibby's ult.
No, that guy's also from New York. He used to play Ken in SF5 era. He's been around for a while.
Yeah, but you know, Gibby likes dropping them.
Got them bomb.
The
the
Air
Is this
Force.
our next match?
beats.
I
and
see that.
InconsiderateRaccoon.
Air Force.
Now we got InconsiderateRaccoon
You know-
in the bottom. Has beats next. You gotta wait for that. Okay, cool.
Saying the Air Force was the nicest way to say that without being a child. Like just saying the Air Force. Every other line from that was so childish. The Air Force is like the most
Yeah, it's fun.
adult
I
line.
love it.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. I see that we have. Speaking of being an adult, Dookie versus Mexican Uppercuts. Winner plays the winner of YJK and Smokey to make it out of their pool in winner's side. Nice.
I want to thank Dookie for giving me the chance to say the word Dookie on official Capcom Pro Tour broadcasts a bunch of times so far. It's been great.
Dookie!
I always appreciate that.
Yeah, Dookie's a good name.
He is a good
It's
guy.
just like, yeah, why not? Wow.
Wow.
Oh, almost
That's
all
awesome.
done. Win a round from only 2 touches. There are half a dozen characters in the game who can do this, and we've been close a couple of times. I'm hoping it happens eventually. Win a game where a double KO occurs. win a set with 1 second left on the timer in the winning round. Those are the 3 remaining. If you do get one of those, you get a free 10-0 t-shirt.
That double KO stuff happens every now and again. I feel like
those are all doable.
Yeah, I think so.
These are 2 of the characters who can get 2 touches. The guy on the left does it a little bit more commonly than the guy on the right, but it's possible for both.
Oh yeah, what's it called? I like the 2000 MR because you know Dookie hit 2000 MR and was like, all right, I'm good. I don't have to play another.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I gotta take the screenshot for Twitter and then that's it. I'm vibing. I hit the 2000. I'm good.
This guy, I'd already be confused because he named himself Mexican Uppercut, but he doesn't have Ken.
That's true. Or Ryu, or I guess
any character that you would expect that will call
this character doesn't even hit down Pierce really.
No, it's only an accident. Actually, the real Mexican uppercut in this game is Luke's.
Yeah,
Luke's is
got a
so good. Yeah,
Pierce.
It's unreal how good his is actually.
Oof.
This is probably like the longest I think I've ever seen one of these matches go.
Yeah.
I get that you have to have that level of patience as Zangief.
Yeah, you got to hang out. Oh, here's the chance.
Oh, level 2. Nice. I don't think it's enough though, right?
No, I don't think it's enough either. But
get the Oki.
Yeah, you definitely prioritize Oki here. Oh no.
One hit will do it. Crouching light kick, standing jab.
Okay, good luck. Oh, he tried the jab.
He tried.
That was funny looking. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like, please, just be in range. Oh, not you, Luke. Oh man.
Imagine if he had not done the lariat ender to the combo and would have been 1 hit away from killing anyway, but could have had Oki.
The best Oki I think is like you do dash, and then you do heavy kick, and then you just like dash it.
Yeah,
I think that's like the.
That.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
All right, that was kind of nutty.
Oh my.
Double drive rush. Get in there and get himself a grab.
He's dead to a command grab.
That could have killed. If that dude had landed with pile driver against that parry, the round's over.
Yeah. Still 1 away. Breaking news. What is it?
I love the sound too. Lazyboredom beats solving. 2-0.
That's impressive.
Saul's really good.
Yeah, Saul's been in like.
Is that the NC Lazy or Carolina Lazyboredom he plays? Pretty sure he's a Little Mac player, like in Smash.
Oh, sick! I hope so. I hope it's the same person.
Like that's dope, bro.
That would be sick. I mean, if you can get around playing footsies with that character, you can play footsies with anybody.
That's true. It says free agent Smash Ultimate player.
Wait, he plays Little Mac in 2023 still in the game that has Minecraft Steve and all that crazy stuff in it.
Listen, bro, I love Minecraft Steven. He makes me laugh.
He's as an observer, I think it's hilarious.
That's crazy. I'm already impressed. That's nuts.
Yeah. I think that maybe it would be miserable if I was there, but as an outside observer,
I can understand.
Yeah, watching Minecraft Steven is really funny.
Personally, I do play Mac in that game because he's the Street Fighter character. I know there's Street Fighter characters, but that guy's actually playing like grounded footsies a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Duke, which is bad.
If you're doing it out, bro.
He just says Duke. Gotta say, Dookie looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely shitting on the competition right
One of us finally let it drop, huh?
Yeah.
It was dangling there for quite a while.
Oh, come on, man. Just came to a head. Oh, nice.
No more turtling.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, he's got some story to why he calls himself that too. Why you call yourself Dookie? Because when I used to beat everybody in the arcade, they used to say I was Dookie. So
oh yeah, that's cute.
I like that it just broke to just be like shit. Like someone's just like, yeah, it's gotta happen. Like, you know, crack.
Man, you're standing there with the chest out so often in this matchup.
Yeah.
This is a chest first matchup for sure.
You know,
I said like playing Zangief is like a strand-based experience. Like you just walk the whole time. Like you just are walking the entire match, and you're like, I might get there eventually. There's a lot of dialogue and other stuff in the way, but maybe I'll make it in. Oh,
you like Death Stranding?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, it's a strand. Yeah.
A strand like.
Yeah, it's a strand like.
Oh,
Kojima was kind of spitting.
Wait.
Oh, it is
He's
not
out of
good.
drive.
It is
That's
not
bad
good.
news, but he's got the
it's
pressure
2
in the
hits.
corner.
Jump light kick though.
It is not good.
No.
Oh, it's
You're big, and the shadows coming at you, my friend.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Really good though. Yeah, good evasion.
is
TP
not.
Like, there's no way, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Listen,
Only
you
chance was to
okay?
maintain Oki impression. That was it.
Yes, as a commentator, your job is to say like, oh well, you know, it's not over for Axel. I was not doing my job. I just said it was over.
But
like,
if
all
all
of you,
It's okay.
Zangief had the corner. Like that is when it's doable. If that had been
No.
mid-screen Zangief, I was not about to give you the diatribe. But that was corner Zangief. It was doable.
I think my okay was just okay. You didn't get hit by all the ghosts. Like that was good defense on
Yeah.
that specifically. I didn't think he was going to be able to somehow now make it across the screen.
No, yeah.
No, at that point, no.
Yeah, no, that was like Kaizo Mario Bowser shooting 15 fireballs.
God.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
you're
you're not
just
getting
dead.
over there, bro.
You're not even dead. You're deader than dead.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's like there is not even. You are so dead. This is
Who would
this is
win,
not
the
happening.
regular wrestler or the guy with psycho dark powers making webs appear on the screen?
Yeah, I mean, like they just
much
think
what
he's just like
happens, I'm sorry.
literally in Street Fighter. He's just like a normal guy, man. Like this guy who goes to the gym a lot. And, you know, he doesn't have any of his cool stuff anymore. You know, doesn't have.
Hey, he
gray hair,
fights
none of that.
bears. That's pretty
That's
good.
what he does.
He
Yeah, so
fights
he's a very
bears.
strong guy. I'll give him that. But then you're running around with people who are bringing spikes out the ground, throwing fireballs at their hand, and just, you know, it feels a little.
You're
unfair.
saying like if you hit the
Can't
gym,
do
like you could look like Zangief.
with several years maybe, and maybe if
Yeah.
went back in time, I think my body.
He
mass
might
now
also be using
can't do that
PEDs
anymore.
because where he's
Yes.
from, you know, they don't really ask questions about that stuff half the
Yeah,
time.
of course. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Pretty ripped, by the way. I don't even know.
JP is ripped. That is
He's
true.
got
He's very
some
veiny.
forearm veins that are out of this world.
Like if Marvel hired you, TK, to like play a superhero and juiced you up, you could look like this.
Yeah, man.
Zangief?
I could play. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if for some reason they needed, like, there was a reshoot of like Batman and there was a Bane, and they were like, we're gonna make Bane black this time, and we want you to do it. I could do it, bro. Give me like.
Yeah, you can get that big. Like, why not?
I think that's JP. I think like JP is like the maximum reasonable, not even reasonable. That approaches maximum human, honestly. Zangief
Yeah.
is a puffy guy. Like he's puffy. He's got some big bulginess. That's not really how humans work. Granted,
I like.
maybe more plausible than shooting ghosts out of a cane.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, but still not very likely.
I mean, it's pretty made up in like so many ways in this game. Like, you know, Ryu's listed as like 180 pounds, and it's like, dude,
Nah.
he's
Are you
Yeah.
looking at that guy, bro?
He's deep in the
Yeah.
twos. Yeah.
yeah, he's
Got
like
some humongous
240.
arms.
Yeah, like this guy is shredded. He's got muscles inside his muscles. Like, come on, bro. Hey, if you guys want to donate, I think there's still free codes from the Matcherino. If you guys
Yeah,
haven't
11
done
of
this
them.
already,
Please,
exclamation point
match.
Matcherino. Then fill out the free codes. Easy peasy. If you can look like Zangief, you know, just click the button, make it happen. And that's my recommendation. Oh, we got a quick little break. It sounds like we're gonna take. In the meantime, during this break, click the Matcherino link, get a snack, get a drink. We'll see you gamers back
Whatever you
in
need.
just a little bit.
See
Bye.
you shortly, everybody.
Imagine you at your local, and then disaster strikes. Help! I've fallen into losers and I can't get up! Combo alert! Have you ever been about to stomp some scrub when your custom-built jank box craps out on you? Isn't it time you got something official? The Quanba Obsidian 2 has full PC, PS4, and PS5 functionality. The Obsidian 2 has a unique storage compartment. Another stick? Or cord? Or burrito? Can't keep your other peripherals on your table or lap? The Obsidian 2 has a comfortable, non-slip surface. And the Obsidian 2 features top-of-the-line Sanwa parts. Head over to QuambaUSA.com now to purchase your Obsidian 2.
Welcome back, everybody. David went to get that burrito that you just saw there. He fell on the floor, was doing that. You know how it goes. So
Oh,
we're just
that's
vibing
good
in the
because I was
meantime.
worried that we had to actually sound the Quamba alert for a second there because he was looking kind of rough. He just was, you know.
He's truly fallen and couldn't get up. You know, someone get that man a stick right now. So, but yeah, no, he'll be back very relatively soon. He's wanting to grab himself some snack. Anyway, it is week 3. As you can see at the bottom, you can see the points that are evolving, or that have been given out so far. And we got a couple of these people here, but do not have 1 and 2, right? Those 2 are not here for sure.
I don't think so. Yeah, I like the points are evolving.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that sounds hype. They're evolving. I like that. Yeah, everybody's gaming today, and what's it called? We've had a lot of good matches so far. Damn.
Oh,
like
you know what? That's my favorite player now, bro. NCF, that is him. NCFGC. He's playing Marisa. Like, he just wants to box. He just wants to fight, bro.
Yeah, that's true. So this is the Little Mac player you're saying, the Smash Ultimate player?
Mm-hmm. So he's just used to playing, like, he likes to play in adversity. Unfortunately, he is playing against iDom, but fortunately, iDom's playing a bad character. So, like, maybe this one...
She's not that bad. Come on. Yeah. The way he said it, he said, well,
Dude, I have, like, no faith. My win rate against her is not even that high, and I have, like, no faith.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I lose to her, I'm like, that's my fault, bro. It's not you.
I'm a hater. I love, like, I watch tournaments. Like, whenever I co-stream them and iDom loses, I open up his stream on my stream, and he's just like, you just drive rush, bro. Like, everybody just gets to drive. My character can't stop the driver. Like, he's going through it, and it just makes me laugh. Me and my chat are just laughing at him. And then I go in there, and I'm like, oh, man, how's the tournament run going? Knowing that he lost. Like, I'm just like,
you're that guy? Come on, man. Hey, let me tell you, if you go to an actual offline tournament, don't do that to someone,
Don't do that.
right?
Don't do that.
Don't see them lose and then be like, hey, man, how's your tournament going so far?
I am an experienced professional. Okay, if you're a random person, don't do that. I promise you, that's not good. I do that all the time though because I'm evil, and you should not do that.
That's too bad. Okay, lazy.
Lazy.
Nice.
The back of your neck.
That is one of the coolest. Damn, that's one of the coolest command grabs in any fighting game.
It looks
really
dope.
good.
It looks like you should just be done. You should just be
see
out
the
cold.
stance for like 1 frame, and then she grabs you, and yeah, it looks like a fatality. Like you're just dead. Meanwhile, she regular throws you, and you're like, all right.
I kind of wish they would do in Street Fighter. You know how in Tekken, when you break a throw, there's a special animation of the 2 characters interacting as they break out of the throw. I kind of wish they would do that in this game because I think that would be so sick.
That would be cool. Instead of like the teleport away that they kind of
they kind of, you see them push the other person off or something like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that idea.
Okay,
he's not dead,
bro. He's kind of saucing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, if that would have worked again, I would have been so upset for.
Uh-oh. This is scary. Does he just let it rip though? Oh.
He does, and it works. He's got the level 3.
Oh, he reset. Oh my. Okay, I think
I kind of want to go to his stream, bro. Like, I
think iDom was like, this is not gonna kill, so I'll just reset, and then he just mashed the level 2 and died, and iDom was like, well,
it worked.
It did.
Yep.
Man, I can't even be mad at tomorrow for that one. I was kind of expecting to be kind of turning out a level 1 there, but no, I forgot the level 1's a counter, so unless he's still hitting buttons.
Yeah.
Cross up. That was good. Crossed up with the jump light kick. You don't see that a lot.
Ooh, even off the whip grab.
I'm faster. That's the one equalizer she has in this match is the stand MP.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like iDom jamming in the standing medium punch more. I think it's like one of those things you kind of have to do to make people swing and check you, and then you can whip punish them. Yeah, just like that. You just gotta jam it out there.
It's just fast enough, and it has a lot of forward momentum. It's perfect for stopping Marisa when she's trying to get in.
Yeah, that was my favorite part about playing this character. Was that move is really good, and it's like such a nice stop sign,
Oh. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. We got one more interaction left in this corner, and wow. Okay,
again.
My man cannot be drive rush, at least not by this character. There's like 400 frames to start up
those
frames
crazy
on that.
Juri and Luke and Ken drive rushes DJ.
Yeah.
That's why he's always got that stand MP just ready to go when he sees the Marisa drive rush.
Yeah, it's very reactable. Like she has to really rev that thing up before she starts moving. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
she doesn't have the esports drive rush jab of like some of the other characters. The $1 million rush, you just fly across the screen. You're like, well.
Top 8 for iDom. Congratulations to iDom.
Yeah, I tuned into his stream and he said I was this close to calling this game trash if I got duffed and lost that round. That's what he was saying. On a win, you know you're going through it when you win and you're like, I was so close to being mad. Like that's like a, yeah, you gotta go outside. you gotta
do it to yourself. You know, look, I've been there. I've done it to myself. Right? I've played the bad characters in the past. You don't need to do it to yourself. Even aside from which is the $1 million character, even aside from winning tournaments. It sucks to play your hobby, or in some people's cases, your job, and to hate it. Like that sucks, and you don't need to.
Obligation fighter.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to even be with that character. I mean, it's a bigger bummer if you don't like the game. Okay, that sucks. Like maybe do something else. But even on top of that, again, the character itself, it doesn't need to be that character. There are other interesting characters in the game. There are other command grab characters in the game. If that's what you would like, sure. Some of them are bad, to be honest, but a couple of them are still really good. You have other options. You don't need to be hating the time that you spend playing what should be a fun experience.
I want to see iDom on like a Chun Li or like a Marisa or like some other just like better character. You know, that's why I was kind of hoping A.K.I would be good and he would like A.K.I so that you could just see him vibing. Yeah. But yeah, he's just
like,
on
this
Manon.
Is somebody who he's not just a grappler player. He won with Poison as well back in the previous game. And there are good characters who are zonery. Right, you could be playing Guile. It feels different. It's not the same kind of zoning, but you could be zoning if you'd like to. He's super great at that. Dawson's good. He's definitely better than Manon is for sure. If you like that kind of like noodly arm playstyle, it's there still. There are other options. I am sad to see people putting themselves through it when they don't need to. That's all.
If we're talking grapplers though, if we're talking about grapplers, it's Lily, it's Zangief, and it's Manon, right? Like that's aren't they all considered?
Kind of, but I mean, you're right. Like those are sort of the classical grapplers, I guess. But I think that Marisa and Honda should be considered grapplers as well, and I think that they're both good. I don't know if they're $1 million characters in the same way that we've been talking about some, but they're definitely in that like good character category.
Yeah. No, I can.
Naji, he's on the A.K.I. I like that.
And he's on the early perfect parries as well.
Yeah, this is interesting. I kind of like this choice. Oh, command grab right away.
Great voice acting, by the way.
By Faye?
Yeah, she nailed it.
She has a lot of cool lines, The EX, it's still the slip and slide to me. I don't know.
It's funny to hear her be the voice actress after seeing. Does anybody remember when she was on WCG Ultimate Gamer and it was just Justin Wong driving terribly and her just be like, "Oh my God, Justin, please don't crash."
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It is true. That's why it was funny because somebody was like, "Wait a minute. This character was voiced by that person on WCG Ultimate Game." I was like, you know how old that is? Like, it's just funny that that's like the thing that I knew it too. I was like, Watching Justin on that though was really funny.
It was too good.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a driver's license, so like.
No, I still don't think he does.
He might not actually. Maybe not.
Now, I don't think I've ever seen Justin behind the wheel of a car. So
no, I've never seen it.
He's living life lavishly.
Us New Yorkers.
He has drivers.
We're averse to being in the driver's seat.
Oh, I think both of them did terrible, bad combos like 4 times. That's what happened. They both just did the wrong combos. It's okay because I think they're learning. Well, Shine is like a 2000 MR. Yeah, we're learning it. But that's like not even to flame. It's like everybody does it. Like it doesn't matter who you are. We all just miss stuff.
I think you are probably one of the only few people whose voices can get away with saying something like that and it doesn't sound like flame. Because I feel like if I said the same thing, it would have sounded like both of these guys have terrible combos. Like it just doesn't. Like it sounds ruder when I.
Let's try it out.
I think he could have punished way better than that, but that's just me though. Like. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's not flame because it's like genuine, but you can just be like, well, these guys stink. Like you can just be like, it is true. Oh,
I miss the days when we used to do that on the mic. Cool. We don't do that as much anymore. We're nice to the players, and I love you players. I appreciate you guys, but there used to be where that guy just sucks. What's he doing? He doesn't know how to use Viper.
Especially when you were in New York, dude. Yeah, I'm sure that was happening all the time.
That's the anime game commentator. Anime commentator like, wow, bad combo. Oh. Yeah. That was terrible. Wow, you guys suck. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. That's like the worst thing you could ever do. If you're looking for commentary advice, do not be like, I would have done way better. Like, that's maybe the worst line.
They're gonna go back and look at their match later and be like, man, this guy is just a douche. Is he for real?
Hey, I think those days are the same. Like I would have done that or definitely gone, but I think we probably still bring back, that was that. Like his defense. I missed that, bro.
I don't even think you got to bring it back. I think it's still been here.
Okay, good.
I think you got to just let it rip. Yeah, I like that. Me personally, I would not have done that. Okay, I would have done the right combo. Me personally, my favorite though is me personally. I would have lost. Like I would not have been clutch. Like me personally, I would not have been good in adversity there. I would have dropped the combo. Like I would. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I'm using that for when people have good defense. Like, me personally, I definitely got hit. Like no.
Me personally,
honestly, sometimes I've said that where I'm really sure I would not have got, but it's like I wanna be magnanimous,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oop. Okay. Stepping out of there.
Oh wow. Yeah, me personally, I would have recognized my life bar total there and looked at it and been like, I also will drive impact here, and then lost.
It's not really a lot of things you could have drive impact and got through. So, but hey, maybe you felt like he was close enough to that wall. Me personally, I would have measured that out, but
Yeah, me personally. Oh, yeah.
I would simply not get hit.
Yeah. I like what I do. It's called like throwing grenades in streams. I just go in and say things that are just terrible and then leave. And like, I don't even wait for them to respond. And I just say it, like I go into people's streams and I'm like, hey, if you hit them more than they hit you, you'll win. And I leave.
Like this is you typing in chat.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, Sejam, are you still there? She's gone.
I literally type at streamer, like not their name, but the word streamer, and then say, if you hit them more than they hit you, you'll win. And I leave.
Dude, that's always the thing. I think that was one of the things we had to get through in like the Smash side of things earlier. Like when someone would just lose and like someone would come up to the stage like bro, why didn't you just something that definitely would have won the game, but it's like, bro, you're not in the same situation, man. Hindsight is always 2020. And watching, you can always be like, yeah, that was a bad option, but like in the moment, not thinking about that.
Yeah, it's funny because like when we were talking about Chun Li's down forward heavy kick earlier, as a spectator, that move is so slow. You're like, how do people get hit?
How do people get hit? But when you're playing, it feels kind of fast sometimes.
Yeah, that shit hits you all the time.
A little bit too late.
Yeah, it hits you constantly when you play. But then when you watch,
a great example. I've never been hit by Chun Li down forward roundhouse, but I wanted to be magnanimous earlier.
Yeah, me personally, I literally block it every time.
I don't get hit by it.
You don't get hit by those. You play too much Super Turbo, I guess.
Dude, yeah. If I can block that in that game, sick.
Not invincible.
No, it's not. It's not. What? Oh, dude.
You got to do level 1 there.
That is a bummer.
Me personally.
Yeah, you would have known.
You would have known.
I would have known and still done level 2 and lost.
That's just you being magnanimous, though.
Yeah, it's just me being magnanimous. Whatever that word means.
Beneficent, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, me being... Welcome to ICFC, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. It's been a nice one so far.
Look, just know that it's up on another monitor right now. I just need to know what that word meant.
You looked it up? Dictionary.com.
I was like, just know that it's up on another monitor.
Can you read it? I don't know.
Magnanimous is generous or forgiving, especially toward a rival or less powerful person.
You're calling yourself the most powerful person, David? How powerful do you think you are?
God damn.
Not very powerful at all.
Oh, you're just being magnanimous. Yeah, you're being magnanimous. That's it. Wow.
Good guy, David.
My secrets have been figured out. Anyway, let's go over to the match arena and see how the codes are doing. Are we at least through the codes? We are not, but we are almost. If you are one of the final 2, I will give you congratulations. Also, if you'd like to donate actual money, you can do that as well. I hope that some people will. And if you do, TK has said that he will read out your comment no matter how weird, and he's already committed to that. He's already done it. Don't put it past him. He'll do it again.
I don't think I have any other cool voices right now set, but I can always make them, so that's cool.
You just have like a mixer with like a bunch of...
I got the Go XLR. They discontinued service to it as far as like updates, and everyone was like, "Oh, what happens if?" And I was like, "Bro, it's still a fine. They're just not gonna update it anymore. Like until it breaks, I'm gonna keep using it." Like, 'cause,
I also have a Go XLR, but I have the mini without the fancy knobs that let me do the voice stuff.
I apologize. No flex.
Yeah, I didn't. You know,
I bought this when I had money, and then Panda died. So anyway, Salvatore and Juan
I see.
died for sins that weren't even mine. Anyway,
Yeah, bro. The tweets made me laugh after. I gotta say.
Oh my God, violence.
we'll have a whole podcast about that at some point in time. So Salvatore and Juan coming through. I think the first loop we've seen today. So
Yeah.
dude, it's crazy to me that like I feel like whenever I tell people my top 5 characters, they're always like not Luke. I'm like, Luke is like right there at 6 or 7. Like he's good. He is very good, and I think he is definitely a $100 character $100 $1 million character. He's definitely a $100, but
He might
I
be
agree
$100
with you.
character tonight. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think that's a great point though, because like everybody's top 5 or 6 or 7, like you have to leave characters out of your top 5.
Yeah,
And like
it's not a top 5. Like, what do you want me to
yeah,
do?
there's like 2 or 3 characters for everybody that's like, this is not in your top 5, and you're like, dude, what do you want me to do? Like, it's either this character or this character. Like, and also the difference in power between like the 3rd or 4th or 5th best help. Please help.
No, not the
God,
help.
do
Help.
something.
Oh,
Oh my
would've
god,
got
he
it.
did. No, that was not okay. Dude, can you just be like, if I'm Salvatore, I'm like, can you just be good enough to throw me? You know what I mean? Can you like make it
Trying to
over
get
there?
these Fruit Loops out of my diet, all right?
Oh my
Just had enough
god.
of the throw loops, please.
That was that felt, I don't know. That felt like
Yeah.
whenever that's gonna be on Twitter. Like throw loops are insane, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like, well, no,
but
that's
the
kinda
thing
his
is,
fault.
it's like you could be wrong 7 times and then still live if you're getting throw looped. You know what I mean? That's like the way I look at it is like, I wish throws would kill me if they threw me like 3 times in a row.
Who was that?
Just like
Throw-
insta kill me.
Just instant
Yeah, just insta kill me. Like I'm down for that. I would rather
3
throws
knockdown
be-
rule.
Yeah. Oh, he could have CA'd there and smoked him. That is very spooky. Salvatore got lucky there.
I think genuinely now. You know what? That's a change I will put in like Ultimate Street Fighter 6. You know, or Ultra Street Fighter 6. Throws do double damage, or like they double
Ultimate
damage
Street
as you
Fighter
continue to
6.
get throw loops. So like,
Yes, if you get thrown exactly 3
Ultimate Mortal
times in a
Kombat
row,
mixed with
you
Street
die.
Fighter 6.
You die in real life, not even just in the game. Like it just kills you, just perish.
game just cuts. Well, game like you, the 3rd throw when it connects, it puts you into training mode, and it's like this
Yeah.
is how you, this is how you parry a grab.
It just switches. You hear the music, it just like changes, and you're just there now. You just hear rank, fighting, ground. You're just like,
Oh,
wait,
man.
what? Where am I?
Clearly, you're having a hard time breaking grabs. So
It just
Get some more
that's the dummy
grabs.
to- bro. I'm down, dude. Let me just die in 3 throws. I'm cool with that. Makes the game faster, you know.
They can have like a scaling. So the first one does the normal damage, and the second one's like, you didn't break this one, now you take double. The third one, you take triple. Then
Yeah,
done.
I would be so down for that.
yeah. And if you tech, it heals you. Just gives you the life back. Nice job.
You guys are arguing for everybody to have Manon and her level up system.
Yeah, basically.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Just give that to everyone.
All right. Make a good point. Easy peasy combo. I learned as a Cammy player, doing charged heavy uppercut into level 3 is droppable. It's definitely not the right
I'm surprised
choice.
how easily they do that. When I first got to play Cammy
Yeah.
during one of the Capcom previews, I tried to do that combo a few times, and I was like, man, this is kind of weird. You gotta like hold the button down, and you gotta double pump the super, and they do it.
Yeah, it is a
So
weird
smooth.
input. That's why, like, you know, right there, he didn't need the damage, so he just did like the spin knuckle into it. Like, yeah, it's way better to do that if you don't have to do the DP. Like, if you need the damage, sure, but it's definitely droppable.
So we have winner's side of top 8 filled out now. And it's interesting, actually.
That was so fast.
Let me go look.
Just now, Salvatore.
He got throw looped and then won immediately. Like, he just like he got thrown like 7 times and then just won right after.
On one
that.
side of winner's top 8 is iDom versus Shine. That's a match that's happened a million times.
Yeah.
And they live, or have lived anyway, close to each other. And on the other side, it's going to be Dookie versus Salvatore, 2 players from Argentina as well. So interesting how it has worked out that way. That it's
Nice.
2 players who are in Argentina, 2 players who, I guess, formerly both lived in New York.
Yeah, cool. Shine's in Texas now, right? I think.
Yeah, he's moved.
Been there for a bit.
What part of Texas?
I don't know.
I saw him recently at the Houston Gaming Expo. I don't know if he actually lives in Houston, but he was there, and grand finals was him and Punk, which was kind of expected, but
That sounds right. Houston jogs something in the old brain, then I think that's right.
I just always assume Houston. I feel like I don't know why, but it's like just the place.
There's one
Hey,
city
bye.
in Texas.
it's a
Yeah,
good
probably
guess.
Houston. Yeah, Houston. I've been to Houston, and you know, I was like, that's good enough.
Oh, all right. Well,
Everybody's got to been there. Yeah, I mean, I've been to other cities in Texas too, but I just know like a lot of people that live there. I feel like. What's it called?
It's a cool
That's
spot.
a
I mean, I'm there now, actually. Not in Houston. I'm in Austin, but you know.
Yeah,
You're in Houston.
there
Yeah,
are
I'm
a
in
lot of
Houston.
cool places in Texas. I've
Mostly
enjoyed
Houston.
myself there many times.
I went to
it's
East
all
Texas
been-
or West Texas for the first time, and like, you know how like, whenever you think when people say bad things about Texas, you think about like, oh, you know, well, what part? That's the part they mean, because it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. I was very much in I wasn't in Austin or like Dallas or he was like I was
Yeah.
in Texas now. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
dang,
you're in
okay.
Texas.
Okay.
No,
So
I-
you got the triangle, you got the big cities, and then you have there's Texas. Other than that, after
Yeah.
that you leave.
They
Texas.
got, like,
Whole other
Texas,
world.
And apparently, like it's really like they were saying it's one of the richest places around because oil. And I was like, that's very Texas. That's
Yeah.
That's like yes, that's very Texas. So all
Everybody
right.
had more money, and they were suddenly looking at you a little weird, and you're like, I see. I'm in the wrong. You got the sense. You're like, all
I'm
right.
out of here.
I would go back again though. It was actually it was cool being. I was like a local there already. Like I went to 3 bars. That was every bar that everybody went to, and I was like, okay, I'm a local now. I've completed Midland, so you know, mark that
There
off.
we go.
Midland, Texas.
Midland.
All right.
That's in these days with mid being the way it is, that's a bad name for a place.
It's
you know?
changed. It's not
I
great
would-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was like a millennial mayor, I would 100% petition to change my town name.
Yeah. Midland is not. Yeah.
30 years
It's not
from
turning
now,
any heads.
No more
People come to
Midland. Top
Midland?
tier land.
Top tier.
Name your city W. Literally
W Texas.
W Texas. Yeah. I'm gonna come to W. That city's L. Just I'm a W Texas. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we did complete match Reno, but we had not completed enough of y'all dropping some cash in there. So and now
Dookie.
Dookie's
versus
back.
Salvatore.
We're in the top 8. Again, this is winner's side.
It's a matchup
Yeah.
we do get to see quite a bit. I think mostly because for a bit, Knuckle Dude. I don't know. Is he still doing this now, or will he actually use Guile? But I know that like for a good second, he was like Cammy for this matchup every time.
Yeah.
He also
It
doesn't like
makes
the
sense.
Guile mirror very much, so that's
True.
another one that he often will try a different character.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but you're correct that he plays this matchup. I mean, he did the same thing in every other game. He's like always played Guile Cammy. Like he did it in 4, he did it in 5. So this game it's like the same thing, and it kind of works out that they balance each other pretty well in terms of like matchups. But this matchup, as you mentioned, is very common. I think one thing that's nice is, you know, most people think that Cammy's toolset is quite, you know, strong against JP. You have like a lot of good things to threaten, so she's one of the better characters at fighting him for sure.
I think Salvatore gave up like an outrageous amount of space there after he got that knockdown, but you know.
You know, it happens. And now this happens, and you're like, well, oh no.
Gotta get out of there if you can.
Hold
Good
parry,
parries.
jump back. Nice. Pretty good for Salvatore now. Up in drive gauge also. Ooh.
Ooh, stay away from me. I don't trust those jumps.
Yeah, jump back jab too. Didn't even like go for an uppercut or something else. Oh. Cornered now. Uh-oh.
You still got okay. Still got some drive gauge now. Oh yeah, that was good bait. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough though.
On the wall, nice. That was good. I'm surprised that reached from that far. Like that was good knowledge from Salvatore that he was gonna make it all the way to the wall.
Carpet measurement, bro. I saw what he was doing. He was like right at the
That's
edge
what I
of
was
the
about
carpet.
to say, that they probably training mode that like when I'm exactly at this spot near where the timer is, the drive impact hits the corner.
This one monk in the background of this stage is doing this. I'm good. There's an elephant back there.
Oh, that's Ganesha. You're talking about they're worshipped in India. Ganesha.
Oh, I meant the actual giant elephant.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, there is. Yeah, he's like way. In the, well,
There
there's
is
one
an
on the
elephant.
left, and there's also like one in
yeah,
the back,
there's
like
also
in the shadow.
the gold statue. Yeah.
There is a shadow elephant, actually. That sounds
Yeah.
kind of tight.
Looming up. Oh, ooh.
Oh, wow,
Oh.
that was scary. Oh no.
I'm a-
hooligan?
Me personally, I definitely got that.
Yeah, me
100%. We're in the next round. Like,
Oh, this is. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, not quite enough.
It's gonna take his drive.
no.
That ain't too bad. To CA
Yeah.
or not to CA?
Oh,
Miscalculation.
That sucks. He thought it was gonna chip. Ooh, that is bad. That losing all your gauge like that for round 3 is pretty brutal.
I assume that the reason why he didn't go for well, not only did he think it was going to chip, but he didn't go for the spin knuckles because he probably thought he was going to be able to turn out a super in time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
He was just trying to just one touch, like Tiger's Bite, just kill him really fast.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you give him like a block string, like you said, you can just mash level 1 or something, and then you're like, well, or even level 3, right?
Run it back. Nice level 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Gets rid of some of the drive gauge. You get a lot of corner carry.
Oh,
Level 3.
oh no.
That hurts. And it pauses
That's
your
tough.
drive
That
gauge
is tough.
timer. Yeah. It's gonna explode. This is boom boom cap level 3. Alright, CA damage.
Oh, got live.
Chip.
Ah, yeah.
Your toes.
You had to do something. You had to get in there as quick as possible, you know, otherwise it was chip damage or chip
Yeah.
city. But dude, I can never tell. Like, I feel like sometimes when I look at JP's, it almost feels like it's a random number how much damage his CA is gonna do, bro. Like that's like, I was like, this might kill. I don't know, you know.
It's like the way you can usually measure it is you look at the life bar, and if it's yellow at all, CAs normally kill. And if
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
why I thought it was tough, because that was like on the edge, but
yeah. But then if you only do like 1 hit into CA, then it's like more damage than
Right.
just the yellow, right? It's like, you know, that's if it's fully scaled, it's yellow, but if it's less, and that combo is less, so yeah, it's hard to measure. Oh,
Okay.
nice. That was interesting because Dookie had the hit and then didn't believe. Overhead, good block.
go walk back as well.
Yeah, you can spend the meter.
Salvatore cashing out with the level 2. Broken neck.
You know that would actually work because if you kick the back of someone's knee, it's over. Like you're going down.
And JP's like, what, like 78? Like, it's over for him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, send him to the hospital.
Yeah, you don't even need to kick the back of his knee. You just like bump into him. It's over. Like, that's oh,
Nice. The cancel.
He should spend super here to get rid, or that, yeah, to get rid of the drive gauge.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he tried. He was swinging to try to hit him so that the portal would go away.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Still good for Dookie though.
Jab check. It's a full convert. That was confident.
Wow.
Oh!
Nice level 1.
Good awareness because he just got his drive gauge back. So smart of Dookie to be like, oh, he's probably gonna let this DI rip.
I mean, that was a super meaty DI too. So like, I mean, for Salvatore even going for it, but yeah, Dookie was a good reaction. I guess it's good awareness more so than
Yeah.
reaction.
He was ready.
Yeah, you gotta churn it and you see graffiti, you're like, it's time.
I feel like they've probably played each other a lot.
Yeah. Especially if this is
Buenos
someone in your
Aires.
ranked pool or who's like good also and like you play them in tournaments, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
save.
no. Take this punishment, buddy.
Level
I
one.
can try blocking. Wow, the perfect Dookie.
It's so funny because her uppercut landing is like such a big win condition because it puts her out of the corner and you're like, oh, I'm about to win. But then like if it's blocked, you're like, oh, I'm dead. You're like that'll do it.
Got that breaking news that Naji is in the loser side of things. It makes losers top 8.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Naji?
Well done, Naji.
That was breaking news. I didn't even see it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like talking. That was good awareness. Me personally,
I would have. Oh man, all right.
See, TK Breezy has
I was
screen
1
awareness.
second late.
That's what that is.
Just happened to be, I just happened to be looking down.
It might have been lag. I don't know. Maybe we were at the same time. That's what I'm gonna go with.
okay.
I got commentary lag.
Oh, that does
Well,
not
nice
hit
punch.
me. Okay, I actually got a counter.
That was a counter. I
Wait,
love it.
he hit a button after that, so.
You know.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yo!
I thought that was gonna save her, save him, but then she like armored it with the DI. Oh,
Wow, what a dash. That's some brave play.
the dash is like,
Kill. Should kill.
yeah, that should be the kill. The dash is almost certainly button into drive rush, and then the button didn't come out, and then you just get
That's
dash,
possible,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Before they added the medium kick, medium punch, like macro, that used to happen to me all the time. Because I don't know about you guys, I never drive rush without using the macro off of buttons anymore. Like I always just hit medium punch and medium kick.
All I got is modern controls where it's simply a button.
That's true.
I think it depends on what combo I'm doing, but for the most part, it usually is medium.
Keep it easy.
Yeah.
Classic counter to that particular type of JP mid-range pressure.
It's why like a lot of people just do like jab, 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 no special cancel, like standing heavy punch after.
Yeah,
Because,
or EX Ghost recovers some time. You can...
Yeah, or just command grab.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he plays an interesting game even at that range.
Yeah. Interesting. Powerful.
Interesting.
Magnanimous.
Me personally, I've never been hit by it.
Ever. Me personally, I've never been zoned by JP. I've
Sorry,
always
yeah.
gotten in.
Just doing a headbutt seems to work out.
Yeah, get in there. You do Blanca ball from full screen and you're in, right?
I would love to live whoever's lifestyle that is of never being zoned.
Yeah. That must be nice.
Me personally, I guess right at go, never let it.
Yeah.
After.
Man, I want to live the Blanca life one day because it just seems like they have too much fun. I see guys do stuff like they see JP level 2 and then they activate their level 2 and then you just have shadows and you have Blanca going everywhere on the screen. I'm telling you.
I will let you
Look, I
know.
love the game they're playing.
Yeah.
Spooky, you should play Blanca for a bit.
I'm telling you,
As someone who
think you would think
dabbled,
he's fun.
yeah, I played. You know, I'm like playing the Cast the Master. I think he was the most fun character to play. I'm not gonna lie. He is so fun, and he's so good.
Blanca's a weird case of like how he like his like trajectory in this game. Was, I think at the like the very beginning, no one was really talking too much about him, and then like probably a week into it, they were like, "Wait a minute, it's Blanca."
Yeah.
Yes, he's kind of good.
I did a lot of damage. I think it's like it. Oh
Okay,
my
yeah.
God.
Still ready.
Dookie. Nice job. Moves on 3-1. Winner side. That's winners finals. So the winner of Shine versus iDom plays against Dookie in our winners finals.
All right.
Well played.
That getting 2 hits into the drive impact reversal always feel like getting 1 hit is like, all right, cool, whatever, right? But getting 2 hits always feels just so much better because you're like, oh, I was mashing and I still recognize in time. So
Yeah.
here we go.
I mean, in part, it's easier to do it in time because you're mashing, because there's more hit stop, right? So you actually have more time when you
That's right.
Get too absorbed. I feel like the hardest ones are if there's nothing being absorbed. If it's a meaty,
Yeah.
I'm getting hit by that probably. Not even being magnanimous. Like I get hit by that, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's something where I'm pressing buttons and I'm pressing a cancelable button, I do almost always react. Like it is that you have more time when there's hit stop like that.
Yeah. Me personally, I've never been hit by drive. Nah, I mean, you can't even say that one as a joke. Like it hits everybody.
Dude, I think
course,
after I got past, I think as soon as I hit diamond, I feel like I started getting hit by way more drive impacts. I think everything under diamond was like, people were just, you knew it was coming. Like they were just throwing them out like the most obvious places or whatever. So, you know, and then if they threw it out in one spot, if you got hit by that one, they're gonna throw it out all the time there. So like, just remember that time you got hit. I feel like people just got like way better. Like especially when I hit diamond 4, and then I think everybody diamond 5 in masters was like, I was getting hit by every single one. I was like, damn, that was just a really good time to throw that out. So, you know, it is nice to see. Like you don't see it as often, but it is definitely used more. You know, like with more thought behind it as you get higher up.
There's
So this is
definitely
the
like a
bracket.
normal distribution when it comes to ranked. Like if you're in the lower end of things, there's not a lot of people who are like using DI. Just the knowledge is not there. And then people find out about DI and it's working constantly because nobody else can react yet. And then everybody knows about it, and also a lot of players can react, and so it becomes rare. But it's like interesting to think that the game mechanic is used so extremely differently by people in sort of different skill levels.
Yeah.
I was coaching Box and some of the other streamers who are like new to Street Fighter, and like all of them who are new like struggle to block jab without hitting a button, but they literally will counter DI you no matter what's happening. Like it doesn't matter what they have like the best DI reactions on the planet, and everybody they play against is like that too at their level. So you realize like, yeah, at a lower level, everybody is so ready for DI because everybody does it all the
Everybody's
time.
doing it. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then like
There are
basic
still some
defense
things
is
I like
hard.
about DI that are pretty good. In a lot of other Street Fighter games, non-cancelable buttons, like you're standing in your kick, that's not a cancel button. It's not that you really got to think about it. You just toss it out because it's a safe kind of thing to do when you're in range, right? In this game, every button you press that's not cancelable, you really got to be thinking about why you're pressing that button because drive impact immediately becomes a threat.
See,
That's
Spooky.
part of the problem for this character here. Manon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that roundhouse you were just whiffing there. Bad news if they happen to do a DI.
Dookie is so right for that, because like I think people just forget that like in 5 and 4 you could just hit these buttons that were so belligerent, and like sometimes the answer was just like, I guess I'm dead. Like like A.K.I heavy kick in 4 or like Bison heavy kick, you're like, dude, all right, man, you got me.
You just got me. Your button's too good.
Kick, bro.
Yeah, A.K.I's heavy kick was gnarly. Yeah.
Oh,
Not quite.
I was like, there's no way. But next time, oh,
That one over.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Small combo. Oh, never mind. It's stunned. I lied. That's a death combo.
And he gets a medal.
Tossed. She looks like she's throwing you so lightly, but bam, their back just explodes.
Yeah. You know, it's like they did a good job with the animations on this character, because the judo is all really cool looking, but then it's like incorporated with all like the ballerina stuff, and it looks really clean.
That's probably her story, right? Is that she originally was a medalist, right? A gymnast or something like that. And then she met Abel, and Abel also taught her how to fight. So it kind of makes sense in her style, right? She's integrating the techniques that she's learned. But then...
Oh, time to
Does she have
rob.
an Able connection? I don't know.
I think so. I think that's how she's learned the judo style techniques. She learned them from him.
Okay.
Not enough. Damn. Chip though.
Chip, huh?
Chip though. Oh, he blocked. Yeah.
Just
I
gotta
like
take
that-
a bad guess, honestly, at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I do like though that Shine did it on the first button, because like most people do it on like the second or third button to reversal super, you know. So I kind of like that he just did it first button block. Like, all right, I'm doing it. Like, that's actually not what most people do. Wow, nice buffer on the medium kick.
I'm a little sad he didn't go for that 5 metal or the 4th metal throw. You know, I mean, you won with any button, but come on, man.
That's true. I actually
Just get
think
the 5 metals to have it.
yeah, not killing with command grab there is it's cowardly.
Yeah. Send a message. Plus it looks cool.
It does. Yeah, she talks. She says you're so naive when she parries.
Dude, the stuff, the things they say when they get a punish counter grab in this game.
Bad mistake. I hate the Ken ones. There's always Ken grabbing you and doing too much life. Bad mistake.
Yeah. You're like, bro, I guess wrong once. Come on, come on. You're like, come on, man. Like, one grab.
Shine is willing to spend some meter. Like, you know, I'm not. There's no mix being happening to him right now. He's definitely throwing some level 1s out here.
He also like had a really good position and was winning in the last round, and then he tried to do the corner combo, and instead of getting a back heavy punch, he got standing heavy punch, and then he died like off iDom just DIing at a hit stop. So like, I'd be pretty sad if I was Shine too. I feel like he was in such a good spot.
Lightning kicks.
Lightning kick. Okay, blocking the double overheads.
All right.
I like that Shine just backed off there. He's like, you don't have any drive gauge. I'm gonna just vibe back here for a bit.
They don't have drive gauge either, so they better make something happen. That was good. No.
Just had to make a bad guess.
Yeah, because if you block as iDom there and he just does back medium punch level 3, like you lose. So you just gotta guess.
Shine keeping the pressure on early.
Spending a lot of drive gauge to do it too, which means like that's why kind of he backed off right now. Like he's like, all right, I gotta slow down a little bit.
Okay, well, and take that to the corner one more time. Oop.
Tricks.
They,
I like stance, unstance, yeah, and a throw.
Yeah.
Nice little mix up. Yeah, burnt out. He's been spending a lot of drive gauge, honestly. Like he's been pretty proactive about just kind of doing it. Nice buffer.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. He reacted to it out of the hit stopper.
Dude, I hate that move.
Yeah.
And not because I think it's like a well, when it gets blocked, it's like, all right, yeah, but it's just for some reason, like whenever it whiffs like that, I'm just like, I think everybody just knows it's a GG, bro. Like, very much a do or die type. Either way, yeah, I feel like right now, I don't know how often iDom was able to beat Shine, but you know, as I said, I had no faith in Manon, so he's just getting better character.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's always like that.
Not even a skill issue.
Nope.
In the player versus player matchup, I think that iDom has more W's in the end, but
is that like throughout the?
and that's like throughout
all the history,
you know,
or like
the
throughout
history, pretty much. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. These two have played a lot. Like, uh oh, that hurt. That's all your meter for the last round. Ooh.
Nice convert. Juicing all the damage you can.
So I couldn't play this character because I'm like so simple with it. I'm like, all right, bro, this is long enough for me to just get a standard grab.
To be fair, that's like the only hard combo that she has to learn is that one. All the other ones are pretty easy.
Yeah. The punish counter, back heavy kick, EX, back heavy punch, or back heavy punch, EX, back heavy punch, heavy thingamajig. You know the one.
My brain would have defaulted to just going for the regular command grab, bro. Like,
honestly, like her punish counter command grab when she's on high metals is really high damage. Like it's
Nice. Great spot for iDom now.
Is her level 2 also invincible?
Yeah.
Is she like one of the few that has, or is that like a lot of characters that actually have level?
There's a good number of them.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them
Basically,
are.
like you have something that's like funky utility, like Blanca or JP or whatever, or you have
Yeah.
something that is involved.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's actually only a few level 2s like that are not installed that are not involved, right? Like it's like Ken and Aki, like you mentioned, and then
I think
another
Dawson, it's only like it stops highs, but you can just duck under it and hit him or something like that.
yeah, like I think it's invincible, but yeah, if you're crouching, it doesn't hit you, right?
It's involved. It just doesn't have a great hitbox.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, I feel like I see level 1s thrown out a lot more, but he's like time for items thrown out a lot of level 2s. I mean, obviously the damage is good, but I didn't know it was also invincible too.
It's generally, I think you just do level 1 because it's cheaper. Like you just want to get out and like you want to spend 1 bar instead of 2. But like if you're trying to win and like it's like that, yeah, you might as well just do it.
If you're going to be right, you might as well be right in the way that does more damage.
Right.
Yeah, and some level 2s, like, yeah, someone brought up Cammy in my chat. I was just going to say that. Like, Cammy's level 2 is kind of janky, honestly.
It scales weird or something. The level 1 and the level 3 just turn out to be more useful.
Yeah, and like her level 1 just hits on the ground, like on the bottom. Level 2 just like goes in the air and misses a lot of times.
Nice. Zackbozz, I think, are just also qualified. That's the breaking news fed right there. Over
I
Juan.
saw that,
Nice.
yeah.
Yay. Hey, nice
Who's
work.
side? Oh, no meter for the kill. Still pretty good spot for iDom here.
Yeah.
Oh, he challenged and he buffered a special move. He is confident. He's like, I'm doing this. He's gonna die.
So winners finals
3-1.
then is going to be iDom versus Dookie. We got more work to
Hey,
do on the
Dookie.
loser side before we see that.
iDom will not be changing my opinion on Manon tonight. I promise. Like,
No,
because
you're
at the
right.
end of this, I'm like, that character's
You could
actually
just
pretty
say, like,
solid. No.
He's a
okay.
super good player, man.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
he's really good.
And nobody's terrible in this game. There's
Right.
no
Yes.
awful
Yeah.
character.
Oh no, that 100%.
We've all been got by all the characters. I've been got by Zangiefs and by Manon and by Lily, and like everybody is viable and can be used well. Hibiki the Beast just won a really big tournament with Lily, like last weekend in Japan against really strong characters or players. So yeah, you can do it with a
Players
lot
and
of
characters.
different. Yeah, for sure.
What up? I just got a big raid. What up, gamers? Thanks everybody for
Plausible.
stopping by. This is our ICFC tournament. It happens every Tuesday, and we have tournaments for North America and Europe and Asia. Asia is going to be there tonight at midnight Pacific. If you're a degenerate who's up late, what up, what up, what up? We're in like the top, I guess, like 8. We're going to have
top
a
8 now,
loser
yeah.
side now. We just had our top 3 settled, so this is our bracket. This is Dookie versus iDom. What a name, right? Can you believe this? This is... Imagine waking up and calling yourself Dookie. Love that for you. Then we have Zach in the loser side. He's going to be playing against whoever makes it there. And then obviously we have Naji up against whoever makes it there on the loser side. I think we're still settling those matches.
Let me go look.
Winners play against Shine and Dookie. Oh, wait. It shouldn't
know
be
me, I
Dookie
love
then. It's
going with-
Salvatore.
A name like Dookie it's intimidating in a way. Like if you hide behind that name as the player, like I do this, my CFN names are always something wild. I want people to think, oh, here comes Dookie. He doesn't know how to play. Not gonna know what's up. And then, not to be too magnanimous or anything, but I usually do pretty well. All right, we got some Maturino donations. If you would like to donate to the pot that the players will get, you can do it. And if you do, TK Breezy will read out your
Wait,
comments.
there's a request from you.
Just like
David.
okay.
Oh, sorry. I can't hear it yet. I don't know what it says yet because
No, you have to
TK
do it.
hasn't read it.
Oh, here. Well, all right. 1 second. Let's see which voice.
Voice we can do this. Oh God.
Oh my god.
We have a direct contribution from Flotos who says, "I'm just being magnanimous," and yeah, you know, so are we. Tinto saying to David, "I'll have my revenge in your best Juri voice." He wants to hear it from you though.
I'll have my revenge.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I like
I'm
it.
give it up.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I was
pretty
trying.
good.
I was really trying right there. I did it. I don't know if you guys were looking at me in the camera, but I was doing a whole acting thing while I was trying to make it happen.
You gotta like fade away while you do it though. You know, you gotta.
I
like,
did. I was
fall
like,
back.
I was doing this. This is literally my action.
True,
while I was
true,
doing
true.
that.
Yeah.
I tried.
How do you contribute? !Matcherino. There's free codes. I think it's like $100 in free codes, and then there's a max cap every week of 1,000. And if there's more than 1,000, it just carries over to the next week because
that's nice.
It's an 8-week tournament series. So like, you know, you don't want it to be like, I won this week, guys. There was $400, and the next week there's $20,000 in the Matcherino, and someone wins, and you're like, yeah, exactly. You'd be like, what? This place stinks. When I won, it was 47 cents.
It's like 2 bits.
Yeah, I got 2 bits, and then when someone else wins, they get like $40 billion. You're like, all right, bro, my bad. It's like the year that like Cien won Evo was like, you know, he won like $2,000 or something, and then the next year they're like, we have $250,000 for the winner of, and he's like, what? What happened to my year? I'm like, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes.
I don't know what's
And then he
happening
picked
here
Fang,
in this.
so.
We have a couple more qualifiers close. Lazyboredom is still in, and he's playing against Air Birdie Man now. Do you know who he plays?
Yeah.
Air Birdie Man?
Yeah.
That sounds
Air
like a
Birdie
Marisa
Man,
player.
187.
That's my read.
What do you think it was?
I think Marisa.
Marisa?
Yeah, it's Marisa.
I think it's
I
a
mean, I don't
mirror
know if
going
that's
on
true.
down there. That would suck. Well, I mean, it is what it is.
And then
And
in
then,
pool
that's all
4,
I
go
had.
for it. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, let me go see what that's pool 4.
Oh, we got a big donation.
okay.
What we got? Box, Boo Box. If a
Wow.
wins, I will donate $1,000 to the next tournament.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I
Real,
don't think
thank
there
you.
is. Is there even any Lukes left? Is Soul in losers? Wait, we need
Somebody's
Soul.
gotta
to-
just
Whoever you are,
pick Luke.
Box, thank you.
Just
Extremely
pick
generous.
Dude,
What
that
up,
was
Box?
that was just a rigged bet. You can say anything when there's nobody. Dude, if a Dowsum takes this right now, my house I will put on the line.
You're right.
Wait. And then out of nowhere, Shaka's in top 8. You're like, oh god,
Shit.
it's about to be over. What up, Box? I don't know if you guys know, but Box he wants to run a Street Fighter thing. He's been enamored.
Oh, that's cool.
He's been learning
okay,
some
I
Street
see.
Fighter, so he wants to make his ideas to make all the streamers who've never played Street Fighter fight against each other in like a boot camp, and
I'm in.
they all kill each other and have a great time.
That sounds
I
like
do
a
like seeing
blast.
newer players learn this game more too. I mean, you know, I had to learn this game more so from scratch than any other fighting games because I feel like I liked 4, but 4 was very hard. Like definitely from a casual standpoint, and then 5 was good. But 5 took a little bit for me to actually want to play. But by the time I started playing 5, I was really into Tekken, so I just didn't.
Yeah.
And then 6, I just really liked it a lot. So it was like I was really learning kind of from ground floor, which I think made it a lot easier for me to pick a character like Marisa and not somebody that I played before because I never really had like, crazy experience with anybody else earlier in this game, except for like I guess Ken, but that was
I
like
think-
Street Fighter 3 Ken. So
Like the experience you're describing, I think is super common. Like I think so many people really just are like, this is the Street Fighter I want to play.
Yeah.
Like this game, I mean, it's like it's fun and like the package of the game is fun to play and like it's really easy to just like mash yes on ranked over and over and play people.
Yeah.
Like the online play is good, so you know, and the game is fun to watch. I think like tournaments are good for it too. So
yeah,
I can
just-
appreciate that the game has an experience like outside of the ranked experience, which is not a thing
Yeah.
that we have with every fighting game, even some of the best ones. And you know, when you get annoyed at rank, you run around the lobby for a minute, and then maybe you fight some guys with your avatar. Or maybe you go dork around on one of the cabinets and you play your final fight or whatever's on there. You know, and it's a great overall package.
I like
I've
going to
actually
the
been playing a
battle
lot
hub.
I've been playing on casual a lot. Yeah, and in Battle Hub. I've been playing on both of those a lot, not on ranked. And I feel like I'm playing just as good players, to be honest. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like I don't feel bad about like losing points. My internet points don't go down. Right?
Yeah.
And like that's cool. I don't have points. It's not even an issue at this point. But I'm still getting good comp. Like I really enjoy that the game. I don't know like what secret hidden like, you know, back of the roads MMR it's got going on for casuals, but like something's in there that's making it so that you're still playing against players who are about at your level. You just don't have to risk internet points, which feels nice.
Internet points are tough to risk. I get it. Like everybody feels that way.
Everybody
People
wants internet points.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just
Not
like
ironically, like everybody
No,
wants
yeah.
75 points.
like you are master rank, right? So like, there's always the worry about the MR stuff, but like even people come to my stream and they're like, I'm new and like I hit silver and I'm scared I'm gonna lose points. Like I just don't want to, or I like want to hit gold and I'm scared. Like whatever rank it, like people are like that at every rank for sure.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about losing in silver and gold, you don't lose points. So there you go.
Yeah, you can just keep winning and then keep climbing. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yep.
This game is definitely like, it launches you to plat. It's like it tries to yeet you up there to plat, which is their goal, and then things get hard to climb. That's when it gets harder anyway.
Yeah.
Because you lose the win streak bonus, so every match is 50 points on a win, or like 55, and like 40 on a loss, and then it's like, get him, Tiger.
I think it's also.
I just feel like with ranked, it comes in like waves, right? And I mean, obviously, it's hard sometimes to not think about the points or whatever. But it's like you hit a certain point, and then you fight like a certain skill level players, and then maybe make it to like the next, I don't know, the next hurdle, right? And then there you fight kind of a whole other subset of players, and maybe their tactics are better, they're better at anti-airing, or they're doing something a little bit different than the guys that you just fought before. So I like that in rank, you learn to overcome that subset, and that elevates you to kind of the next tier of players that all these guys hit their combos and do everything. And as you climb in that rank that way, if you keep trying, you're eventually gonna get really good whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
And it's funny when you play the same people over and over.
I know it. I know.
What happened?
I was like, I was like, he's doing it on purpose.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just from his standpoint.
So yeah, what I was gonna say
All
is,
right, you know what?
no.
What a setup. Can't you just be magnanimous once?
Oh man, no, it's just coming from like the fact that I could not do anything like this at all in like 5. I think in 5 I like got into gold, and it took me forever to do that. And I was like, all right, bro. So when I got in this game, I hit gold immediately. I was like, all right, look, it looks like I'm all right. And then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna chill out. Kept winning. I hit plat. I was like, oh shit. I hit diamond. I was like, oh shit. And now I'm like right outside of masters. I just haven't hit masters because I've been playing Mortal Kombat. But it's like, I can literally feel like I can feel myself getting better, and then it directly shows when I'm like playing rank and like making better decisions, or not dropping my combos, or even learning new combos I wasn't doing before. And I just didn't feel like I really had that in like older Street Fighters. I feel like I was just losing. And I was like, all right, well, I can't get better. But now in this one, it's like I lost. I'm like, why did that beat me? And then I just go to training mode, learn it, come back.
There's some things in the game, it doesn't really tell you. But there's stuff in the game that's supposed to help you with that. Like when you lose, let's say you lose to a Marisa player. If you look at your replays right away, you might notice this. It starts giving you people playing your character against Marisa. It's like it's trying to show you like, hey, well, if you're losing this matchup, here's some guys that know how to play. Try this out.
It turns out that the more time you put into something, the better you can get at it. It's recent discovery that can be really helpful.
Yeah, scientists are still trying to figure it out.
They are. We'll see if they can get better enough at figuring it out to figure it out eventually. Maybe if they keep trying. No, it's really true though. You keep playing, you'll get there.
Oh, this is top 8. So
we are in losers of top 8.
Lazyboredom did win. All right, good stuff.
Yeah, good job, Lazy. See if they can show a little bit more what they can do. Last time we saw them on stream, they did take an L down to losers bracket. Since then, they've been doing some work.
Yeah.
Now you got to face off against this crazy Juri.
I was wondering when we're going to see that drive rush overhead, because like that's really her like 50-50 off the drive rush if we're going to go for like the the quick crouch low, or we're going to go for the overhead. But when I saw him play earlier, he wasn't really doing much of that. Also, like, haven't really seen. I think this is probably just a me thing now because I've watched Maron do it. He taught me one combo of doing the drive rush, or like. I hate that had to be Maron that taught me this, but it was crouch medium punch, drive rush medium kick, and to the back heavy, and I was like, damn, that's like really good. But I've seen a lot of Lazyboredom just going for the target combo, which is still good damage, but you get to save a little meter when you don't have to use a EX EX uppercut to get the bounce.
True, and safer to confirm. He can save his cash for later, like you said. So far, Naji looking good. Second round 2.
Yeah, his pressure's been great. I think I was most impressed by the fact that he had the anti-air on reaction to her doing Superman punch in the last round. That was sick. Damn. Should be able to. No, he was not close enough. Is that because Marisa's extra wide? He did a backdash first. I don't know. I've never seen that whiff like that after that little setup. Or sorry, hit like that. It usually whiffs after that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, I saw the backdash. Seemed like he got enough distance, but I guess not. So, these Naji are going to take that first one pretty handily.
Ooh. Nice reversal. No respect.
Yeah, well, he doesn't. need to do anything different. It's really up to Lazyboredom to make Naji have respect. That has not happened.
Wow, the trade conversion.
And it could be a problem for Marisa that the opponent is moving as Naji's Juri is moving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you probably run into that sometimes, DK.
It's there's just sometimes you just like when someone's movement is just that good, like it does feel like you're kind of just reaching a lot with this character. She does have a lot of good forward reaching buttons, forward medium punch, just standing heavy. Like a lot of the stuff will move her forward, but sometimes when someone's just playing like that perfect back dash or that perfect, neutral, it feels like there's like not really a lot of options to do that are not going to be very unsafe. Or very telegraphed. Like Superman Punch usually does feel reactable a lot of the times, and then the step kick is not plus on block. So.
Yeah. I mean, all that said, Lazyboredom's got a life lead now.
Yep.
Holding the mid screen well.
Oh no!
Bad. Naji with the level 3.
Yeah, and the round in the game.
Rough. Maybe expecting to jump in there with that with the cut him, but just didn't get anything out of that. So yeah, just easy punish for Naji jumping in there and getting that easy level 3.
Hey, if you see Juri turn green and do crouching medium kick afterward, it is not her turn after that. She does not get a free button after crouching medium kick at a drive rush. You gotta really check that stuff.
Good to know. All right.
Oh, here we go.
We'll jump in. Okay, got the corner. What are we gonna do with that? Back.
Oh, baby.
That should be there.
Yeah, you can take the round, absolutely.
Roll over, buddy.
Oh no!
That even looked weird. The first part hit, but not the second part. I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah, maybe I might have actually been able to go for the command grab off the wall splat and finish off that, or maybe even just a level 1. But unfortunately, not get that out. So
oh, he got hit by the low.
Man,
I really like going for low right there. What I imagine Lazyboredom's probably doing is inputting super, and it's really hard to block low while inputting super. So super good call by Naji to take away that option.
Nice. Okay, yep. Take the corner. Oh, early on the grab there, but doesn't matter. Naji now gonna take that corner right back.
Smack.
Good break. I hate that.
Dude, I'm impressed though.
The cross cut is so good.
Yeah.
It's like every time you try to jump and get away, it's just free damage that Juri gets.
Okay. Defense looking pretty good right here for Daisy, but hey, one more chance.
Can't even really block either.
Yeah.
Looking like a clean sweep right now for Naji. Uh-oh.
Oh, gotta run it.
That was all the meter though.
Good block.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Naji just needs for real just a pity top anything, and he gets it with the level 1 super.
Dude, you don't think that Lazyboredom could have done level 3 right there?
Maybe. He might have been able to do something back.
Like,
Yeah, I think probably so. But, I mean, hard to expect that there's gonna be like random super from Juri there. But on the other hand, you're about to be chipped out. I don't know, maybe you should be buffering
You might as
super.
well just spend everything
Me
before you die,
personally-
right? I'm with that.
Me personally.
He
Me
did. He
personally-
had enough space to do something too, because it looked like he did a dash up into it. So I mean, definitely had enough space to try to turn it out. Me personally, I would have tried it, but
Me first. You know what's interesting about this Marisa character? I actually feel like she's really hard to play in a shorter set environment over a long period of time. I think she's like really easy to rob people on, obviously, but I think it's also really easy to make mistakes and die with her. You know what I mean? Because like you got to be so on point to anti-air, you got to be so on point on defense, right? And like those things can get her beat up. So like her chances are there, but like less at a super high level. So she's really interesting to me. I think she's like a really cool character in that sense.
If they balance the game around like Marisa level of strength, I think that'd be sick. I think she's in such a good spot. She doesn't have every option, right? She doesn't have the defensive options that some characters have. She doesn't have the movement options that some characters have, but she has some really, really strong strengths and is effective and can win big tournaments. I mean, we've seen her win big tournaments or get high in big tournaments anyway. And that's the sign of, in my opinion, like a very interestingly made and well-balanced character. So yeah, I'd love to see more characters that don't have every option.
Yeah.
A little bit more zaniness in there.
I think it's cool when characters have, like, characters like her need strengths and weaknesses that are very slanted, right? Like some characters are like the I do it all pretty okay or pretty well or whatever character is. But characters like her archetype are really fun, right? Like everybody compares her to Gold Lewis and Strive, who's like very similar in that, like, if he hits you, like, he's probably gonna pull up on you and kill you. But like, you know, he has other weaknesses to make up for it. She's like kind of similar in that sense, in that she's designed in like a very interesting way where you can like make these big moments happen, but then also you know, sometimes she just has problems that prevent her from getting that one big hit. She's cool.
It's the
She's
kind
a
of
fun
character
new
that
addition.
I like the weirdo.
You know,
I like that she's a bully character. You know what I mean? We don't usually get that with the new characters. Sometimes we get something kind of like what we got A.K.I, where she's a little, you know, zony and a little zany and tricky to play at first. With Marisa, her game plan is a lot more obvious. It does take a little bit of a while to learn the nuances of Street Fighter and really adjust her style into that. But once you do it, you know, there's a lot of power behind that. My only thing is that it makes me a little bit worried to know that the character that's kind of the balancing factor of all the Juris and the Lukes and everybody else is the character that kind of does like 70% life combos, and that's like her thing in round 3. So that does make me scared a little bit, but at the same time, you know, I can appreciate the amazing damage that she can output, and I can also appreciate that that's not a thing that she gets for free, even though it looks really cool to see it in all the Twitter clips and everything else. Is a thing that she's really biding her time and she's waiting for that one moment to cash out, and that's a very important skill at the high level that you can learn being a Marisa player.
I'm definitely not saying, and not that I think you meant this, but I don't think every character should be doing 70%, right? I just want each character to have like its own very well-defined strengths. Damage for some, but whatever, movement, defense, like whatever the thing is. And here's what I'm getting at. Maybe not like Ken, okay? That's
Ken's
all.
too good at everything.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Ken is a jack of all trades archetype. That's a classic archetype in fighting games. Unfortunately, they made him a king of all trades.
Yeah, he's
right?
the
Like,
best at everything, basically.
He's great at everything, and it's still not the case that like he wins for free, right? He's not broken. He is still a relatively well balanced character who is the king of all trades. I just don't like the jack of all trades archetype, and I definitely don't want it to be king of all trades. That's all.
Yeah, generally characters who are like him, usually it's supposed to be like Akuma, and Akuma's weakness is supposed to be less life, and like whether you think that's enough or not, you know, like whatever. But like Ken doesn't have less life. He just pulls up on you.
Just can't.
And he just can. Anywhere else he'd be a 10, you know. How it goes.
He's got the energy.
Yeah. Love that for him.
Loser side of the other side of losers here. YJK, Zackbozz. Saw both of them work before. Zackbozz did pretty well, but unfortunately, that last round did not do him any favors.
Yeah, but he's both these players are really strong. I run into both of them in my ranked pool a lot. Like they're like kind of in my orbit of people you run into.
Right.
And they're both very solid. Like they're the kind of players when you play against them, you're like, I can see why they're good, right? And they do well in tournament. You know, really. One thing about both of them is that Zach has lots of interesting resets, and he's like willing to like risk it and send it on some stuff. And YJK has the psycho sweeps. Like he just hits sweep in like the wildest times you've ever seen in your life, and it hits, and then he just wins the round because it's Kimberly and he runs you over, you know.
Sometimes you just need that one knockdown. That's why he learned how to do those sweeps.
Yeah. Her
One thing I
sweep
really
is
like
like
about Chun is that
surprisingly
you can
good.
play her so differently. Like you're talking about how Zackbozz likes playing her kind of a risky take on the character. Other people have really different takes on the character. I think she's got a lot. She's got so many tools, and they're so well made that you can play her many different ways.
Yeah. I like that. I think that she is cool because every time you watch a Chun player, like you watch Moke or you watch Sako in SFL or something, and like they're so different. You watch Zach, you watch like any Chun, you know, Valmaster, you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
they're all trying something different. There's a sweep.
Good block.
Anti-air. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
that was a good answer.
A lot of damage too, and the wall. Right. Yep.
Wow. I have not seen anybody do that to Chun Li's down forward heavy kick with Kimberly. That was sick. I'm a fan.
He's bringing it back this game thanks to the level 3 power up.
Nice whip punish too. Her standing medium kick is so good. Yup. Auto time meaty there. Oh, no combo though.
Okay. Yep. Keep it out. Oh no. Yeah. What did it say? Throw loops are consensual.
That's one of my favorite tweets ever. Yeah. Throw loops are consensual. You agreed to be thrown.
Oh man. So luckily it wasn't too long that time, but you know, still stuck in the corner for a little longer. We ended right there for YJK.
All the bars. Zach's just off of all meter forever. Just this round, it's gonna take forever for it to come back. Yeah.
But he's he was protecting himself well, but the drive rush into no cash left.
I like the run cancel pressure here because you have a little bit more frame advantage on it with the burnout. Nice.
Yep.
Good timing. You have to spend level 2. Yeah. I also think generally with Kimberly, if you need to spend super to kill, spending level 2 is better than level 1, even if you think level 1 will kill sometimes. And it's because level 1 gets rid of a can. Like you have to use a can to do it.
Okay.
So sometimes I'm like, even if I'm sure level 1 will kill, I'm like, I'll spend level 2 so I can keep my can.
I'm just surprised you're like with the little amount of health that I feel like Zackbozz has. Probably she doesn't have a combo that well. I guess without she didn't have a lot of meter left. So.
Yeah, without meter, some of her combos scale pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overhead, lands clean. Zack answering right back.
Her run overhead is actually really good. Like it's like a really nice tool. Even though parry, you know, should negate it. Like people aren't always ready. I mean, it's fast. That one especially is really fast.
Walk out the corner like that. Now get the quarterback for themselves. Zackbozz. No meter again. My man is always burnt out. Oh.
It's like waking up in the morning to burnt toast.
Yeah. I feel like Chun players just burn themselves out all the time. Is it just me? I feel like they always just like spend a million drive gauge all the time.
She's still got good walk speed. It's not like you're hobbled in movement.
Oh, cancel there.
Yeah, unusual.
Unfortunately, that would be if your walk speed did change if you were burnt out. But like, oh.
You're just like mad slow. Hobbling around.
Everybody's Zangief now. Yeah.
Damn, imagine how slow Zangief would be.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he's just sitting down. He's on a chair.
He becomes like a tank. Like he just like can't move anymore.
But Zackbozz though, taking that one, somehow always getting a perfect KO. Like he'll find it. He's gonna get it. Even while burnt out, he's willing to use all of his resources. That's what he said.
One thing about Zach's defense too is like Zach does a lot of immediate wake up throw or wake up crashing medium kick. Like he's like, all right, man, it's either one or the other. What's it gonna do?
Yeah, we have seen that from him a lot.
It's a good way to stop the wolf back. It's just bust out with the down medium kick.
Oh, nice.
He was ready.
Side swap here. Nice, I like it.
She does not have a throw loop because I don't know.
Like,
yeah, I'm kind of down.
Can't even like drive rush throw loop, or is it just
she
like
might be able to do something with drive rush, but she doesn't have an auto time throw loop like most of the other characters do.
Yeah.
Like she can press the button so that you Zackbozz did a little late there, but like if she presses the button at the right time, she can hit you before you can press the button, so it's like convinces you to not do stuff and she gets to walk in, you know. But it's not as automatically timed as some characters are.
It's like extra consensual, yeah. Like you have to like you have the consent. Yeah.
You signed the contract.
You're enthusiastic about this
before you went to the bedroom.
Yeah. You got to be really down. You're like, I'm so cool with the throw loop right now.
All right, level 3 coming through. Get the music playing. I hope like every season she gets another song.
That'd be cool.
Man, that would be sick.
You know, I thought about modding the music that she gets, and like I was, oh man, this is a bad spot for Zach. Yeah. I was like thinking about modding it to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme, like the Battle Hub, because you know I'm so sick of it. I was like, it'd be funny if I just destroyed my opponent's ears also by doing.
Heroes in a half shell. I get hype.
Dude, I've heard the music so much. Like, yeah.
Man, are you installing mods that affect your opponent's computer? That'd be.
Oh, true.
I was like, bro, you figured out. You've unlocked.
I know. Yeah. When you submit for Will It Kill, when you click on that form, it downloads it and then it just
now
installs it on your computer.
Yeah. Like I don't even have a mod. Yeah, you do now, bro. There you go.
I opened up the Will Kill form and there was TMNT dot MP3 just installed in my PC. It was a little weird. I'm like, so odd.
Right. Wide or Zackbozz actually going to try to take this to game 5. Nice. Drive reversal.
I'm always cool with drive reversaling versus this character. I mean, once she gets going, she's so scary, and at mid range, she's just like not. And it's so different whether she's in your face or not in your face.
Yeah.
This
Also,
offense in part was because of that.
You're Edmund Honda, and I feel like from my I don't know if this is your experience as well. Kimberly players just die against Edmund Honda.
They just don't know how to fight Honda.
Yeah, they are not having a good
They
time.
forget that they have a standing medium kick, and they just I don't even know. It's crazy.
I think it's an even matchup, but yeah, it's only versus like really good players for sure.
Like real humans, yeah. Like everybody else is just like and then they just die.
That's
the big guy's coming out.
Right
Run.
because he definitely, and we're getting level 3, so he definitely had like parried the first hit and then let go of parry just to get drive attack. So that's rough.
You know, I think YJK could have like drive rushed and killed there without spending level 3, but I think he was just kind of down to get the buff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume that if you're playing Kim, you're just going to use it every time.
Yeah. Might as well. Yeah.
I think it's
Get
like
your normalized damage.
whoa. I think it's like
pretty sick.
You know how this game has battle damage? When she does the level 3, I want you to go into the next round and just have spray paint just all over.
Yeah, just like completely covered.
I missed that. They had that in SF5. Remember, you would have the ramen bowl, and then for a while that would just be sitting on your head.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. YJK will move forward in top 8.
Well played there too. I think at the end, Zach probably tried to counter DI and then burned himself out and then like didn't have any gauge. I don't know how that goes. Like, well, the end times. All right, so we got our top 6 now, right? So Shine, YJK. Wow, that's interesting. It's Kimberly mirror potentially, or Shine on the Chun. So we see the same matchup. And then Salvatore versus Naji. And then Dookie versus iDom are winners. Finals up there for top 3 action that we'll see. So I'm guessing we're gonna drop down to Salvatore versus Naji next, and then the Shine YJK match will be after. So YJK has a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some
thank
more
you to all the
Match
players.
Reno
Thanks
shout-outs,
everybody that
Oh, nope, we got these shout outs. My fault. And hey, if you want to sign up, have you not signed up yet? Well, you can do it right now. Like you're watching, you're like, damn, I want to play in this. Well, you could do that next week. Or if you somehow are in Asia, you haven't signed up yet, you can do that right now. Sign up for ICFC next week. Find out more at 10-o.gg/ICFC. All right, I keep going. Connecticut.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep going. Yo, you know, if you have children, maybe don't do this. 'Cause, dude, I was thinking about this. I was like, dude, if I had a child and I came home and he was like messing around with my like $300 figurine,
you'd be giving him the stare.
Thing red, bro. But if you don't, or at least you have a case that you can keep it away from those kids, get yourself some of these nice figurines. Look at the detail on these, man. All 3 of them right now. You got Maron, you got Chun Li, you got Juri, and I bet there's a bunch more that you can buy too. So definitely check them out as well. If I had more space or more money, I probably would have bought one already myself.
I'm telling you, they look up close. They look so amazing.
Yeah.
Send me one, Connecticut. I love you guys.
Will win one of those.
Oh yeah, and then also if you have not already bought yourself some 10-0 merch, if you've been in any fighting game tournament, you know they got a booth there, you can get it, but you can also get it online right here. You're looking at this screen from your computer, scan this thing with your phone, and if you're already on your phone, just go to 10-o.gg/merch, and then you can get all these cool shirts. We got this one, we also got another slide with more shirts on it, but if you're looking for all the cool shirts and these cool shirts as well, you can go ahead and get all that. Same link, 10-o.gg/merch. If you look at that Tasty Steve one, did you see that it says Tasty Steve both ways? That's crazy. Anyway.
Yeah, if you turn it upside down, it says Tasty Steve.
Yeah.
No.
All right, here we go into our next loser. Well, this is top 6 now, right? So we're in the quarters.
Yeah,
now.
top 5.
Salvatore, Naji.
Exactly.
Yeah. Loser gets 5th, but it's top 6.
Yeah, it's top 6 in total.
Yeah, there are 2 5th places.
Just
well,
unless
it's
it's
Genesis.
tournament work, you know,
Yeah.
helping you out with math. Anyway. Salvatore, Naji. I feel like this is also one of the matches I think I've seen quite a bit throughout the time of Street Fighter. And 2 very popular characters. So
It's
This
interesting
could be a
because
fast one because these 2 players like to play fast.
yeah.
I think Salvatore
vicious.
especially. likes to play like that. Like he's a speed demon, and Naji sometimes does it as well. So it could go fast.
I'm gonna say it's like really interesting too because Juri is a character that lately people have been like, is she like not as good as people say? You know, there's been a lot of conversation about her actual strength. So, you know, we've seen her a little less lately than we did at the start of the game where she was so popular. I think her floor is like maybe a bit lower than some of the other characters. So like she's easier to have immediate access with. So I don't find that surprising.
Yeah, I think that she has like a pretty, like at the lower level, she has a pretty simple game plan. Like, I mean, you're literally smacking one button for like 90% of the game.
She has some stuff that's really hard to punish. Like, you know how she has the Fuhajin up close that's punishable? That's like a thing that you got to be almost like a nerd and you got to train anymore to know when she does it this close to me, I can do a stand light kick into this thing, right? So she's got a lot of those little things that you got to learn about. When you learn those things, you can swing the tide a little bit more in your favor, but she's still, I find her to still be very powerful.
Yeah. So, you know, like, and also I think this has good usage of the of the system mechanics of this game. I mean, really good drive rush, obviously, you know, drive impact as well. You can get some pretty good combos off of that.
Could have had the round in the game there for Naji.
The problem,
she got the Fuha cancels too. Those are cheap.
Yeah, and also she can like do the one that's unsafe and then you block it, or it can be spaced out and then hard to deal with. Oh, that's burn out there. Oh, missed the dive kick. This might be chip or just
this
like
is gonna be tough. Yeah.
Yeah, hard pressure to
Okay,
deal with
patient
here.
in case of DP maybe.
Okay, well,
How do you get out?
what do you do? Like,
Yeah.
in the corner now, getting walked down by Juri behind a fireball. So
Yeah, if you jump, she uppercuts, you stay on the ground, you might die. You spin knuckle, she interrupts it. Like, you know, it's just like, which one do you try to do?
that's close enough to the wall right there. I didn't even realize the wall that was close. Or was that close? Wow, what a cross up. Somehow had to jump over again though.
A little buffer there from Salvatore, caught the whiff, you know. He actually might have been able to kill out that if he got a big combo. The crouching medium punch drive rush. Ooh, so whiff punish though.
That is ridiculous to be able to whip punish like that.
Yeah.
Northeast US versus Argentina, man.
Yeah.
We got a little distance, yeah. All right.
Yeah, these games are far. There's not a... Ooh, nice moving jump.
It's a netcode test.
Oh, that is the worst feeling when you're like committed to a button. When you're just like that, you're committed to a button and then they're jumping over. You're like, why, bro? Why am I down here? Reaping and sowing. Nice.
He does the cross cut like every time. That's not a thing that's like free. It's a thing that requires a lot of practice. But
Yeah, like that.
he uses at an expert level.
It's definitely like a lot of Juri players too complain about her DP being hard to do that with, and like the best Juri players just do it, and you're like, okay, like Naji or Nephew, or just the kid or whoever, like they just do it, and you're like, all right.
That sounds like a just get good type situation right there.
All you
like,
gotta
so.
do is be one of the best players in the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Cool. Knock that out real quick.
Okay. Almost 50% right there taken. He's gonna get past that mark now with that grab.
Nice. That was early too. Like he was really ready for that. You have to be a little early in case Cammy dive kick.
or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it's cool.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, that double back heavy kick combo from Cammy does grip. Definitely hurts. You get hit by it, you're like, well. I also didn't realize this about Cammy until I played her, but her back heavy kick whiffs on crouch, but her crouching heavy punch forces stand. Like when you see those combos, she always, especially if she double drive rushes, she always gets double back heavy kick because she can just do crouching heavy punch on the drive rush or the first hit.
Yeah, I think that was just to stop people from using back heavy kick to like punish everything. Because imagine like blocking a sweep and just doing like back heavy kick to punish, that would be super good.
Yeah, and then just you get this huge damage on it. You're like, oh god, everybody's exploding.
Salvatore definitely explode Naji right now though. Picked it up very much so from that first game to now. Right. Oh, way short on the dive kick doesn't get hard punished.
Yeah, that was well spaced too. The full cancel, nice. And I like that he didn't go for the uppercut after, because sometimes it's a little far and can actually miss. Nice buffer. Oh, that's a. Oh, I could have comboed maybe with a jab or something, but this control from Naji has been really good.
Salvatore using that jab to fight out of it. Cross cut again.
Man, Yeah, he is. It's good that you called that out too, because he's done it like 5 times in a row since.
He for real does it every time. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that I'm used
bro.
to from a Juri player. I'm more used to that from like a Ken or some OG experience Ryu that's just been doing that for years or something. But no, Naji's got those.
Because Naji, he's a relatively newer player that's good. Like when did he start coming
like,
around?
I think he was like late SF4 maybe, beginning
Okay.
SF5, like around that time.
It was funny because like that,
most of the
that was a
decade at
while-
this point.
Yeah, it was a while ago,
true.
but
There's always like that time though, like when you like to really start to take this stuff seriously. Because I feel like my first like game that I really like sat down and learned was probably like Soul Calibur 5 when I first started being like,
Oh,
all right,
that's
bro,
cool,
like,
man. I didn't know that.
I'm about to, yeah. I realized everybody hated that game, and I was like, oh, I don't know why. 'Cause I didn't play the early ones, but I was like, I'm just shooting people with Cervantes. This is fun. So,
Savant's cool.
but yeah, no, that was like the first one I think I really like took like serious. And then after that, pretty much every one that's come out now, I have like a way better understanding of fighting games. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like there's like the difference between like you played it and also like you started taking the game serious, you know? Like there's like a big difference between the two. Like a lot of people play games casually and they're like, okay, I'm gonna play this one serious now.
yeah, it's unfortunate though. You know, I feel like there's a lot of those games that like I grew up playing, like kind of mashing through that. I was like, these are fun, and then like when I found out about the competitive scenes from them, I was like, oh, you guys don't even like these games. Like I really like Dead or Alive 5 too. And like Dead or
That
Alive
game
as
was
a
alright.
series.
Sonic
I
Fox
definitely
used to
had a
compete in
scene.
that all the time.
Yeah,
but
I know a lot of people who start on DOA, yeah.
But they,
Yeah.
like I just feel like they die so quickly though. So, you know, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Wow,
Oh!
Yeah,
I always use
coverage, bro.
protection.
Yo,
My
you
man
had,
said,
oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
here,
Dookie.
let's get it. Oh.
That's definitely some
that
Manon
Cyrax
booty
knives following.
booty sweat club clan motto.
All right.
Well, Salvatore's drive gauge is a little dangerous.
Do you think? Now, I'm on it. Not sure why I've been thinking about this, but like, do you think if they take Blanca's jump back ball away, like, is that fair?
I think they
Or
know.
does he need it?
No, let him do cool stuff.
I don't know if he needs it. I think
I mean,
it's
whatever. Like it's.
They might just let him
It's
keep it
unique.
and make it not be plus or something weird like
yeah.
that.
I was gonna
I hope
say
they I want them to keep stuff strong. Like let's please not.
no. I agree with
where you
you.
don't get to do cool stuff.
Oh,
I
I mean,
think
I
it's
think you
just
should
a
do.
good-
I think everybody with a dive kick should be able to jump back.
Yeah, man, that's fine with me.
I think it's a little on the high on power level for sure. The one thing is like I'm fine with it being plus and stuff, but like maybe the whiff recovery is a little longer or something, right? Like
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
the whiff. As someone who played the character, it's pretty like
Pretty insane.
It's clearly
yeah, I was
good.
like,
I'm not downplaying
yeah.
it. I just think it's sick.
When I would do it, I would whiff it and then I would just like hit light kick after and counter hit people and be like, all right, man, like I'm not so sure about that one, Chief.
I'm sure as Blanca, when you're winning, it feels like you're being a cheater because the opponent just has no idea what's happening and you're
Right,
just
yeah.
clowning around.
It's true. He's
It's
also
always
just
like-
legitimately good. So.
It's always one of those things from like where, you know, like somebody, like you don't follow the rules of everybody else who has this option. And so I'm always like, that's kind
But
of.
the way I think about it is like the
cool.
rules are like the rules from Fairly Odd Parents. Like they don't matter.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
You know, like they're just
Every
made
character's
up.
got to have its unique stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want characters to play the same. You want weird, interesting stuff. Some characters, for example, after they do a whole level 3, they can be right next to you. Other characters, full screen. Is that
Yeah.
fair? I don't know, but that's what it should be like that, though. Like we should have very different characters, and I'm
Yeah.
happy that they did do that.
Yeah, Luke
So-
being right next to you after he takes you to Memphis makes sense because he took you to Memphis. Like he was.
Oh,
there
yeah,
for
you
it.
were in his car the whole time. It's right
Yeah.
next to you.
Yeah, so I like that Luke gets Oki off of it, and I like throw baiting people after my level 3 and then winning the game.
I'm
But,
sure
like-
you do.
Yeah, but like if Honda level 3 is me, like he's so big, he's got to be far away.
Just
that's
the like impact of his body, the momentum that
Yeah.
he imparts to you. There's no way that you could stay close to him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
His
He's
gravity
got a
field
barrel.
is pushing you away.
Yeah, he goes oh yo yo, and he throws me halfway across the screen. Yeah,
And he did it through fire, which
yeah,
super
kinda
mad.
random.
Anyway, it's going to be Shine versus YJK coming up next. Expecting Kimberly versus, I would think it's still Chun. That's what Shine's been doing the entire night. And then winner of that will go to semifinals versus Naji. So we could have a top 4 consisting of 3 players who live in / or from New York.
Does,
or lived in New York.
Does
Anyway.
Shine stream like that?
Yeah.
So how
Shine
much
streams,
how
yeah.
much time has he been spending on the stream with the Shine? Like when did that start?
Honestly, I've watched a lot of his stream, and I haven't watched him for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
And he's now playing this character. So like, I don't know how recent it is.
It's semi-recent.
Okay.
It's not the first time I've seen this.
Yeah, I have seen the Chun on tournament before, but I didn't see him playing her like a month ago. But I know that he was going through it with Kimberly, so I'm not surprised he switched.
Yeah. You know,
Because like, if you don't believe and you're a tournament player and there's a character in the cast that fits you better, like you should probably switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
agreed.
and I think this is a good character for his playstyle.
yeah.
Because
I like that-
Shine
I like
is like
that, though.
really solid. So
I like that
Oh, yeah.
though about like, you know, we're gonna like if you don't believe, like, you know, who are you keeping the dream alive for, bro?
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine booting up every day and being like, my character's trash. Why am I doing this? Anyway, time to play ranked for like 5 hours. Like that is not the plan. You know?
He's like, don't ruin your day, bro.
Yeah, level 1. Nice.
Wow.
Good combo routing. Yeah, the nice thing about that route too is that she can just do the whole air loop. Like if she hits you crouching, stance into heavy kick combos from back heavy punch, and then she can do the whole air loop and then do level 1 or level 2 at the end, depending on how much damage she needs. Damn, she already has level 3. She just died the first round. Like she didn't even.
Well, you know, you get a lot of meter getting beat up, just like you get meter attacking the other guy.
Yeah, she just like got beat up and was like, now time for my ultimate move. You're like, all right, fair enough.
Time to cancel the stand medium kick.
I'm actually like looking down at the amount of meters she's building off just these 2 combos. So
Yep.
it's like, Jesus Christ.
She does a lot
Look
of
at that.
that.
That was 2 combos. We got a whole bar like just like that. So
Yeah, you generally build like 2 bars around basically in this game. Some characters build a little bit more and stuff. Like Jamie builds a lot of meter when he's doing tar combo pressure and stuff. Depends on the character. Oh, that's huge. Next hit wins for Shine.
Oh no.
Oh, he got chipped. Yeah.
you were correct. It should have. Should have.
He tried to do jab, jab, jab legs, and like the 3rd jab just whiffed. And you know, he was right, but had to be a little bit more right.
Sometimes all you get is jab jab.
Yeah.
He does have the 3 meters to work with. Excellent break.
I'd have 3 meters on the side of YJK though. Well,
Nice.
Oh,
He's gonna kill her off
that's
this.
tough.
oh yeah. You know, he was
like
like,
it.
you know what? Let me go ahead and rewind that song. He's got that on repeat. Love that.
Sometimes you know when you pay $12 for the album, you gotta listen to it over and over. You gotta get the
Front to back. I like that. You get the lyrics after you do it twice, right? Isn't that how it works?
I think it's another Kimberly has to do it. So you do it first, and then another Kimberly does their level 3. Then it gets lyrics.
It's not. It doesn't work
Mirror
if only
matchup.
you do it. It's only the mirror.
No, I wish. That's like a. Isn't that silly? It should be that
Yeah.
if you do it twice, that you get it.
I played this character and I thought it worked like that.
That's gotta be one of the rarest Easter eggs. Like, when are you ever gonna find?
Yeah.
It happened a lot the first week of the game. I swear.
Yeah.
I heard it all the time, and then now never again. I miss it. The
It
lyrics
is
are
interesting
actually
to consider from like the development perspective. Like that takes time and money, and resources that you're spending, and then it happens like
I know there's
10
some
times
there's
a
some
day,
small
like,
things
across
like that
all
in
of
this
CFN.
game. Listen, there's some small things like that in this game that are amazing. You know when you do a level 1 at the end of the round and it does kind of that quick 3D angle, it needs to do that more often in the game. That looks really cool.
There's a lot of stuff like that in this game for sure. Like a lot of the characters have like special wins and stuff on like, you know, like perfects or supers, or certain moves have like the flourishes after and like all kinds of stuff. They definitely spent a lot of money on this game and like a lot of love and attention.
Ooh, but early round with that and gets to level 2 as well. Oh, how did the first one hit or whip?
I think it's because she already used the juggle point.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Like if you do the air combo and then you do it, I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty specific. Nice. Yeah, double lightning legs like that sets you up for a safe jump. So nice combo routing. Yeah, damn, Shine just bulldog. He actually just did not care. Like, he's like, I'm running you over.
He's tired of the music, that's why. You know what?
I've heard that song
It's like, it was like PTSD. He heard the Kim level 3 and he was like, oh god.
Yeah. It's also funny because like if you're Shine and you're learning a new character and then you lose to your old character, people are like, look man,
Yep.
if you just went
don't let it
back
be
and
you.
play, yeah. And you're like, come on man, I've been playing this character for X amount of time.
Oh, uh-oh. Shine.
Uh-oh.
He said, yes, please. All right. 3 of them, though. In our system, you were dead. So you were back in training mode. So you got, you're lucky this is still regular SF6 and not old.
I think 3 throws should kill you, bro. Just instantly die. All right, he's about to be out of burnout, so YJK can't let the drive impact rip as easily. Oh,
Converge.
too much frame advantage, yeah.
She still got so much range on that down medium.
Yeah, her crouching medium kick is so good. I mean, she just walks you down. It's like every game with Chun Li in it, you know? She just walks you down, and you're like, she's so fast, and her pokes are so good. I like that. YJK using the elbow drop, try to bait the anti-airs a bit so that Shine whips the up kick, but he used heavy kick instead.
Nice. Okay. Yet again. Oh, like the blocks right there.
About to be burnout though.
The overhead's like that's definitely like unsafe, right? The Kim's run overhead.
I think it's -3. I could be
it's like
wrong.
safe-ish. And then when they do it off drive rush, of course, you know, it becomes plus because of the +4.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the run overhead, the special move is what's it called? -3, I think. The same with the overhead, the raw one, the back heavy kick, whatever. Yeah, I think they're both -3 if I remember correctly. You know, yeah, this is a crouch only combo, by the way. Doing that right there, getting the launcher. You know, like so far, YJK has done a really good job of mixing up his approach options, but Shine's not really falling for it and whipping anti-airs.
He is gonna get this level 3.
I think it's worth just spending it. Basically, anytime you get level 3 with Kim, yeah, I think you just do it.
Anything to even the score in the ground game, especially. Away from me.
Odie bust out.
I like it.
Oh my god. Stun combo. If you ever wonder why people do the little walk forward before they do their combo after the stun, you get a little bit of drive for that. Not dashing, just the regular walk.
Yeah. It's like actually a really smart choice because it gives you that little bit of time, and sometimes that drive gauge will matter. A good challenge. YJK finds it. And look at the corner carry too. Well, I think he's blocking. He got a lot of drive gauge back. Big punish. Gonna take the can here. Yeah. Tried to bait the throw, and oh, Shine was so scared. Nice. Wow, what a call out.
It's not worth it to spend too much on this combo because of the perfect power.
Right.
Like that empty jump right there from Shine. He has to go for a lot of the double overhead stuff. But does not seem about another level 3. Man.
Give me the lyrics, damn it. I like it though. I think YJK's timing on like reversal jabs have been really good. He's kind of like made some good challenges that Shine is trying to stagger his pressure a little bit. I like it. Like right there, I mean, after that throw we mentioned earlier, she doesn't have like a traditional throw loop. So mashing there, especially when she doesn't have resources, is pretty solid.
Definitely the kind of character that you got to challenge with defensively. She just doesn't have like a DP as other characters do, so your options have to be buttons or super. It's got to be different stuff.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because people, oh man, you're about to get smoked. People cite that as like a huge weakness in this game, and it is a weakness, but I actually think because perfect parry is so strong, it doesn't even really feel like the end of the world to me.
I'm not having to go reversal.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect parry is also throwable, so it's just a bummer to have only options that are throwable other than super. That's the downside.
Yeah. That's why I'm happy.
It's a downside, but
headbutt.
Right.
Whatever happened to
that
jump cancel attack? Remember, everybody was excited for the jump cancel to stop throw attack.
Dude, that's it's been in every Street Fighter game, like, but it is really only viable for the characters who have more pre-jump frames, so Zangief and Lily. Like, it's possible for other characters, but it's like 1 frame trick, whereas for those characters, you got a couple of frames.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say mixing up the stance out of stance. You've seen a lot of grabs of that, but this time going for the load, I was clean.
Yeah, and like when you got the perfect parry on her overhead, the second hit after, so like YJK was like, oh cool, I got perfect parry, I can just hit a button, and then he tried to hit a button, and then got hit by the second hit of the overhead. I like it. Spend it, get rid of the drive gauge. Sometimes cutting your combo a little short to do the level 3 or level 1 or level 2 early is smart because you guarantee that they get burnt out instead of waiting at all.
Man, yeah, there's just like nothing on the side of Shine here. Burnt out. Kim's in level 3. GG.
Burnt
bro.
and fully.
Yeah.
I like that combo route too. Like he did a good job of just like sneaking in the little drive impact by doing that route, not extending the combo and like ending it and being like, oh, drive impact. Like, you know, Shine was probably like, what is this combo route he's doing? Like, this is not. And then you just get hit by DI and you're like, oh, I see.
Shine cut
That's
the
the
stream,
tough
bro.
DI right there.
Yeah.
That kind of DI. It's meaty. It's in a speedy situation. You know, it's like a back-to-back mix-up. Suddenly another one. That's gonna be the end of the game.
Shine
Yeah.
cut
It's
the stream,
also,
man.
I think generally he's got to cut
Gotta
the
cut
stream, bro.
For
All
the
right,
people
guys.
show up. They're like, you see? Just cut the stream, bro. Don't even look at your stream chat. Like, just
I'm outta
just
here.
get out of there.
With Kimberly too, I think it's really hard to stop her DI because like you're trying to react to her overhead because she can just combo off the overhead without any resource.
Yeah.
Trying to deal with her throw, trying to deal with the low, like all this kind of stuff. You're trying to check things and then she just does DI and you're like, come on, man.
Yeah, and the animation that she does is not as dissimilar as like some characters' animations are compared to some of their normals. Like if you look at like the start of her run or her stand fierce, there's like, you could see that it's like similar-ish. Whereas
Yeah.
other characters' DIs are like completely something totally different. That's much easier
Yeah.
to react to.
People say that about Blanca also. They say like Blanca's DI is like kind of hard to tell what he's doing sometimes. I've heard that a few times. Yeah. People in my chat mentioned that when I was playing Blanca, they're like, dude, you can't even see his DI. And I was like, I can, and I just did it. I was like, I'm letting it rip.
It's on this
dude.
button. What do you mean? I can see it. It's right here. Like, here it is.
Yeah. It's pretty,
Of all the people, though, I feel like he doesn't have any other animations that look much like that. So,
I'm
Yeah,
with you, TK. I feel like it is pretty distinct.
yeah.
somebody in my chat said Blanca DI looks like his heavy kick. Swear to God. See, like I think some people, maybe it depends on the character. Maybe for some people they just think it reads like the startup of something else. You know.
I have to look again, I guess. I don't know, man. That's the one. That's one of the. There's a few that I definitely have a hard time reacting to, and I don't think that's one of them. So,
Me personally, I simply
so yeah,
DI
my
bad.
fault. I definitely, me personally, y'all are getting hit by that. That's crazy.
Me personally, I'm not some idiot who would get hit by the. It's like making winners finals.
Winners finals. Yeah, Dookie, Argentina, iDom, New York.
Dude.
Are you laughing at his name? How dare you? This is a
I would
serious
never.
program.
Can't help it. Excellent jump.
Medium. That is meaty as hell.
That's
by the
so
way.
good. I know.
Yeah.
It's because it has so many active frames. Double up. And the level one.
This is I don't know.
Oh.
He's about to get burnt. Nice.
Yeah,
Parry is
he's,
very
okay,
important.
that's a lot of drive gauge back.
That was
Alright.
so clutch.
I don't have to. I feel like he has to play such a long game though. If he's not going for any type of like he didn't. There was he could have got a lot of medals there, but he didn't go for any other grab combos. So he just
I think he does that a lot. If he's near the corner especially, or in matchups like this, he's like, I'm not gonna even go for the medal. I just want the Oki. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna try to get near them. I don't care about anything else. Like that's the most important thing. It's like that in like Guile too, right? Like you don't even go for the medal. You're like, give me the good knockout, because you just get you get more frame advantage.
Her combo damage is not too bad, like on its own. You know, getting the grabs is nice and all, but her level 2
nice.
super hurts, her level 3 super hurts.
okay.
I like that combo route too.
Simple stuff. Goodbye.
Yeah, there we go.
Smart. Good work there from iDom. That neutral jump into the same side left right mix up was gnarly. I don't know how you tell where that's gonna hit. Ooh. Dookie actually did the fake fireball there, and then it ended up still working out for iDom.
Okay, stepping way back out.
That's good matchup knowledge there from iDom. Oh, he did it again.
Yeah, it's one of the few situations that she can't challenge.
Having a reversal like that beats throws and gives you a combo is so like intimidating to the mindset of the grappler player, right? Like they really have to think about command grab and regular grab and strike. Like they have to be so conscious of it all the time.
Yeah, I stand by that thing should not be being throws, but you know.
I think you're the only person who thinks that way. But like the bigger thing to me is the active frames of it is what makes it hard to deal with.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. Like you can see it and then try to whiff punish it, but be too early. We've all been there.
Well, like the general way you beat DPs, a lot of people anyway, is like you block and then you just late tech, right? And like that is so bad against the counter. You know what I mean? Like you have to just hard commit to baiting it, and that feels kind of bad.
On the
Or
other
bait it
hand,
in a different way.
like Dragon Punches are doing damage right away, and most of the time when EXM Ninja triggers, it's not. Like you gotta have another mix-up as the JP player. If it's, you know, corner, grab, it can be a different story, but oftentimes that's true.
Yeah.
Metal here, 3 medals.
I like the patience from iDom there too. Didn't want to overcommit on any pressure. Oh, drive.
Yeah.
You know he's going through it. He's not. Every time his opponent turns green, iDom, he also turns green. He just gets hit.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the lake like all of a sudden. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, very cute.
You know, I also kind of do that sometimes, and I think it's really bad. Just like drive reversaling there, like he can always just block, which feels very bad. I don't know that it's actually a good response to that.
No, you know, most people just don't like hold. I mean, I know he can get the grab, the punish counter grab, but if you're not going to die to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not burned out, it's not super scary.
Someone said iDom's on stream wearing the pilot headphones right now, angry. He really does have the pilot headset. He's got like the big old ear cup. Oh, wow, what a block.
He's using that teleport a lot.
He's so cool, dude. Honestly, as good as JP is, as common as he is, he's honestly really sick.
Yeah, he's a cool character. Cool design.
I mean, he can literally do. You know, I know you're saying that like Ken can do it all, but like JP really feels like he can do it all too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
he's
like,
in
so
the same
stuffed.
like tier conversation, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's got all the tools. For sure.
Have you seen when Angry Bird, like they were like, can we put JP at the top and then put Ken in a tier right below JP solo? And he screamed no. He's like, no! Like he had to put Ken down with all the other characters. It's one of my favorite clips of this game. Just like that is maybe the most accurate. Wow, it's called, oh cool. The most accurate description of the tier discussion in this game I've ever seen. Ken players screaming no.
Okay.
Oh, this is looking a little bad for Dookie.
It's a big commitment. Okay, yeah, this is a reasonable use of this time too.
Okay. Yeah. Like, you know, you take that. Well,
Ooh, nice
took
combo.
that to death, unfortunately. So.
Wow.
Man, that was just meaty logos and then fierce and then all this other stuff and he just kills you.
At least he was nice enough to not step on those expensive shades.
Yeah. That is definitely a very top tier win. Like that is very cool.
There's,
I
I
feel
feel like
better
that's the
about
other
that
thing too with this character. It just feels like even when you have the advantageous position of having someone in the corner, but JP is in the corner, and I feel like I'm still more afraid of him like every time.
Because like Amnesia is scary and like the portal is scary too, right? And he also just neutral jumps a lot because he has good neutral jump button. He fights out of the corner pretty well.
Chase down
Oh,
seems so.
good
Oh,
job.
yeah, that's rough. So rough for Manon right now, though.
And I don't have to spend every round kind of doing this, right? Like, oh,
Just
It's actually his command grab starting
off.
though. I'm sure that's not what he wanted right there.
no, probably not. A combo choice from iDom there, I think, right? You just say recognize that this is the best way to like dump his drive gauge, dump his super, get the kill.
I keep looking now at Shadow Elephant in the back right. What's he thinking? What's he doing over there? What's he thinking
You
about?
don't want to
this fight?
know the things that he remembers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, I don't
he's seen some stuff in this temple, absolutely.
That's the only reason he's back there. He's like trying not to see anything else.
yeah, he's like,
You know.
You know what
he's trying
Dawson's
to stay out
stretching
of it.
routine contains? It's got some gnarly stuff in there, man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm good, bro. Like, you guys figure this out. Last time I got involved, you guys all had something to say. Oh, this is gonna be a combo.
Oh, okay.
Combo
Nice.
over.
Oh, no. We take those. New York.
You know, I love that iDom is like a habitual mashing DI and hits counter. You know what I mean? Like he's getting comboed and he's like, I'm hitting these buttons, dude. Whatever happens next is up to you. Good luck. Like, he's just like down to do it.
Hey, that's a special
Interesting
kind of skill.
idea. Like rather than mashing DP, he doesn't have one, but rather than doing super, yeah, I could see the utility of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you drop your combo and then react to your like the DI after, like, okay, you're the best, right? Like, I mean,
Right, you just gotta give congratulations at that point.
yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Good work.
Ooh. Okay.
You know, the same way that you have combos that you drop sometimes, the opponent has combos that they every now and again they drop, right? And you start to recognize, oh, JP's kind of always drop their combo right around here, right? And that eventually is a skill you learn the DI there.
I think Dookie kind of deserved. That was the most disrespectful placement of of air spikes. Like, what are you doing? Like, right in his face, bro.
He just says observe, and you're like, okay.
I even observed
Man, he
it.
has called that out a lot. Dumping the meter. Again, really patient on offense. I'm not trying to overcommit there. Now he finds a low.
No,
drop
drop.
again.
Now here you're all the way on the other side, but Dookie actually not going to keep distance. Going to step out that corner at least.
He got the perfect parry and didn't like rush or anything. Oh, double drive rush pickup, level 1. It's enough. Nicely done there from iDom. Cleans it up after being down 2-1.
A nice little comeback to make it into grands on the winner's side.
Yeah, he played that very very well after that last game. I think he tightened up the offense a little bit and then was like, all right, I'm just gonna do tight pressure, not worry about command grabbing too much, and like I'll let you do the counter if you want, get away, hold the position in the corner. He played that like really, I think, safe.
Weirdly enough, though, I feel like he could have got a lot more command grabs in there, or at least the not hit grab, the regular command grab, because I think there was just a lot of times where he would get like a knockdown and kind of like shimmy in front of his opponent, but like I just, you know, I get why you wouldn't want to do it, because, you know, in the event that he does do a neutral jump, you end up getting hard punished. Like, yeah, but I think that's like in my head, that's where the Manon really like gameplay really starts. So it's like, all right, you've been expecting to get hit so often now because you're like, all right, you want command grab, and then you finally start throwing command grabs into your thing. So now they have to wake up either buttons or something like, or jump, and you start punishing those options too. It's just the mental stack.
I think that's a part of his game plan there in that one. If anything, especially against JP in particular, if you want to convert to the strike command grab, usually you got to spend drive rush, right? And that's 3 drive bars. But by being frugal with his drive bar, he can kind of stay on JP without being in threat of getting into burnout himself too often. And that's the same reason why he's converting a lot to the level 2 and to the level 1. He's taking his big damage where he can take it, rather than trying to have to go for kind of desperation attack. Well, let me go for the command throw. Oh no, he jumped and he got me and he came back. That's just not a game plan. That's not going to work for him at the high level against JP. So I think that's just a part of what he's thinking there.
I think like the long-term game plan versus JP kind of has to be like, I'm gonna just like hold the corner and like walk back and bait amnesia and like not commit to command grab too much, because one wrong command grab is like you lose all your drive gauge, you lose your health, you lose the corner, like you just explode. So I don't blame him for being conservative, because like I think it's kind of what you have to do, like 9 out of 10 interactions.
I mean, that's probably why I don't play that character. I don't think I would be as conservative. So.
If you
It's
have
so
a command
hard.
grab,
I'm telling you, as someone that plays, it's so tricky.
yeah. If I have a command grab, I'm command grabbing you. You know what I mean? Like I'm.
my whole gameplay is based off of just trying to get to the point where I'm like, I think it's gonna hit now.
Yeah, me command grab now. Like I'm like me do command grab. I'm good.
Cool.
Man, as a longtime grappler player, I'm kind of the opposite in a lot of ways. Yeah. I feel like the grab is something that I earn, and in addition to that, if I don't need to do command grab, like I'll happily play a whole match without going to that. Like if I don't need to take in any risk, great. That means that I'm not necessarily playing the risky grappler archetype. I'm succeeding anyway. Rad.
That's because you play grappler, and then everybody else.
But why play grappler if you don't want to grab?
I mean, it's just a different mentality, right? Like it is, you got to treat it a little bit differently. The mix-ups are a little bit different. Like don't always go to the well, you know? There's water over there. You can drink it when you need to, but you don't always need to.
It's like, yeah, the more you play a command grab character, it's like the less you command grab. I think it's the truth, right? Like it's just, you gotta be careful.
I mean, you know, David, if you were still a tournament player, I'd be telling you to play Ken right now, bro.
I mean, dude, if I was trying to win Evo, it probably would be with JP, to be honest. So
okay,
that would be my route to go.
No.
Me personally, I just wouldn't do the command grab.
Wake up, we should change.
Wow. Just like
Me
wake up,
personally.
no respect.
Nice. Good walling up right there.
Damn. The little trip right there. The little sweep. Yep.
Oh,
Hits.
I don't think I've ever seen someone do that actually.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to DI the fireball, yeah, and then it just blew through. Oh, good.
Oh,
You know, you can tell why JK is old because he whiffed jab and then walked back to bait a DP. Only old people do that. I say from experience.
What a scope.
It's true. I do that too. That's like you've been playing fighting games a little bit when you do that. That's old people stuff.
Us
like-
old people stuff. Say Jam saying.
That's true. I've played fighting games for long enough now
Dude,
that I
saying
can
the
say I'm
collective
old.
now. You have been playing them. That's true.
Yeah.
You were a small teenager when you started, but yeah.
When did you start? Like, when did you start going to tournament?
As soon as I was 18, and I could like take myself places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
ouch.
Oh, nice combo.
Mind blown.
Yeah, what the?
Nice.
We could have done anything to finish that. It still finished it, but yeah, it was an interesting little drop right there. But
I think he tried to do button in a drive rush with the macro, right? And he just got parry. That's it. Oh, he tried. Dude, the YJK sweep.
His
Like,
whip punishes have been ridiculous.
he does something and then he's like, it's time. And he sweeps you and it works every time. And you're like, my bad.
Just throwing it out there. Her down medium kick is not a cancelable button. So with another character, you'd probably do something like that. You like down medium kick and do like a combo, right? But she can't really do that. So I can understand why he might try to utilize the knockdown for the sweep.
Yeah. And her sweep is plus. Look at the sweep. Her sweep or her crouching medium kick is plus. And so like you can just like hit crouching medium kick or whiff it and then be like, okay, cool. I'm spacing them out. Sweep.
level 1 to get some space, a couple charges as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but YJK is right back. When I saw that level 1, I don't know, to me it is a bit of a desperate move. It's not that it's a bad idea. Like you gotta start busting out. Like that is absolutely the strategic play. But it's a strategic play out of a bad position.
Oh, big jump. Yeah, holding up forward on wake up is a really good option. Oh, that'll do it here.
Man,
Clean up.
what a
Nicely
set.
done from YJK, yeah. Dude, he won faster than it took iDom to win one game against Juri. Like he actually just Kimberly
War
is
of
that character though.
attrition.
She does that. Yeah.
Right, so we got our top 4 now, like all lined up. Yep. Let me go.
Props to Naji on the
We
4th
sure
place
do.
tonight. Well played today.
Yeah. Naji with 4th. He's a really solid player. Like I think if you're looking for a Juri, I always recommend watching some Naji matches. Like he is really solid. Every time I watch him play, he does something new. And he's like really consistent, right? Of all the Juri players, he's extremely consistent in tournaments. So definitely a fan.
We got Manon at the top, JP, and now YJK coming through. Wow, why am I forgetting what character you just played? Kim, yeah.
Yeah, Kimberly.
Top 3.
We have Manon, JP, and Kimberly in top 3.
Yeah,
Told
two
you
of
I
these
was good
things are
luck
not like
today.
the other.
Yeah.
You're good luck today. Thanks, man, for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know when you're not here, it's like Guile versus JP versus Cammy. So
True.
you know.
All right, we got losers finals coming up. You see it right there. Dookie versus YJK.
Yeah,
Starting
I mean,
now.
this is a matchup a lot of people are annoyed at playing with JP. I don't know if it's a bad matchup, but like she has the kind of stuff that is built to maybe smother this character, you know.
Characters
Good
that have really,
archetype.
really fast speed, that can get through ghosts quickly, and that have good
Yeah.
up close pressure. Like that is, to the extent anybody does well against JP, you know, like that's as close as it gets.
Yeah, it's either that or you can zone him and prevent him from doing his thing.
Oh, fair
like
enough.
Sim,
Yeah, like
maybe.
if you're
Right.
Dalsum being up on top of where the spikes come out, yeah, different story.
I've played a lot of characters to master now. The most fun against JP has been Dalsum for sure, because you just float above Spike and you're like, "What's up now, asshole?" Like you're just chilling up in the sky. It's really fun. Oh my god! Oh my double! Overhead again, maybe? No, I like the throw for the burnout. Oh,
Oh, Not again. Oh, you know what?
And looking.
It wasn't
He's
as
looking at that
consensual,
pitch
though.
go
He
right
tried
by.
it. He tried to get out. It wasn't that consensual this time.
Yeah. That was definitely not a consensual throw loop. He was like, I don't like this.
But I feel as though, like, with the amount of the times he's being able to get these sweeps, I think that's laid well into him being able to like kind of sneak in an overhead like pretty quickly after. Because I mean, like, first of all, it's, as you guys said, his well, another overhead, but his whip punishment has been great with the sweep. And then, like, once you get knocked down, you're like, all right, what's he going for next? And it seems like he's constantly getting overheads right after that. So good stuff. Too.
That kind of trick is like harder to do against JP. He doesn't really want you to be in that range in the first place.
Right.
Oh, nice reaction.
So much damage.
Yeah, he's gonna take the side swap probably. I'm guessing.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Reset.
your life. That was crazy.
JP Magic.
Oh, he's harassing. He's trying to find the counter though, right? Like that's why I think he's staggering like that just to see. Ooh, good walk under. No confirm. That sucks. That is a lost cause now for YJK.
The music's still old. The music was playing.
That could have been so bad. I like that. That was a good little setup. He's already holding parry though.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Getting out of there. I have to deal with those. Get some
It's
butt
party
now
time.
because of the burnout.
Oh, he just did regular amnesia.
Still not enough.
Baited. Nicely done from YJK.
Thanks for the drive.
Yeah, that was clean. That whole sequence is really good. I mean, I like the run overhead, as TK Breezy mentioned. It's plus when you're in burnout, right? So it goes from -3 to +1. So you can jab after, push him to the corner, do whatever you want to do. Good.
He was powering, but he crashed right into the overhead.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
That was probably a parry attempt, right? Like, I feel like wake up drive rush, unless he's just the best player on the planet. I don't know. Like, if you're waking up drive rush, you're better than me. I'll never be that good in my life.
Cut it short. Okay. I see Dookie on awareness though for that anti-air just in case.
That was a good call out there. Whoa.
So
You know what's
close.
funny? YJK had the hit there and just didn't believe. And I don't blame him because you got to be careful sometimes. Oh, he got the hit and the reset. No. Oh, I think he just hit heavy kick, right?
Just
Can
press
you hit
button.
him?
Oh, he recovered. Man, that recovered so fast.
It really did.
I mean, what are you going to do? Like, you're not going to hit a button there? I mean,
I definitely. I was even yelling to press a button. Like,
Everybody
it was a
hits
horror.
it on there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, even YJK, I'm sure was like, cool, I just hit heavy kick and I'm good. Is that like the first blocked sweep we've seen?
Level 2 has 7 recovery frames.
Yeah, it was really
Very
fast.
fast.
Damn. You know, that drop really cost YJK. He could be up around here and hitting this level 3 and now like chilling with drive gauge, corner positioning.
So nice to be hitting that level 3, but yeah, no, I mean, I feel like it'd be nicer hitting that level 3 if it was leading to a game victory right now. So
Not quite the kill,
oh,
but
way too far away. Yeah.
uh-oh.
Ooh. Why did you do a fake one there?
Man got hit by crouching medium kick and did sweep. I love it.
I'm telling you, he hits the button. Like, it doesn't
right.
matter what's happening. Yeah. And it lands. Like, that's the thing. He's been in top 8 of so many of these tournaments, just hitting sweep and hit stun, block stun, no stun. He's just like, what's up, man? Sweep.
It must feel nice to have a sweep that's only -7.
Yeah. It's a good it is a good sweep,
It is a good sweep.
to be fair. Nice frame trap, too. No cans here, so I like the Tatsu.
Okay.
Oh, he's about to smoke him. Double drive rush level
Oh
2.
my god.
Yep.
Nice. You know, it was a little shaky because of that drop, but YJK has been cleaning up so far. This is very well played.
Yes, I'm trying to see. We're trying to see the rarest finals of all time right now, man. Cam versus
Manon versus Kimberly.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that since like day 2 of the game or something like that.
Yeah. little bit more offense and movements from Dookie so far. Is that plus? That must be plus. Meaty logos. Does anybody know the frame? Who is in chat who plays JP? What is that on block?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Meaty ghost logos. After front throw then, or whatever it was. Somebody must know if that's plus.
Toss. I don't play
They
JP.
said +3.
Someone in the chat says +2. All right, ban that guy for playing JP. Get rid of that guy.
Wow. Get him. Ouch.
Right, yeah, Dookie said, I'm definitely not going out without a fight. All right, no reset this time around. However, that was a good
break.
sensitive grab though.
He wants to play, but this is a tall hill to climb.
Yeah, you are so dead here.
Yeah, like we're getting, like you're trapped.
Yeah.
Put the shoes on him.
No, I know, just a little like boop, right air to air at the end.
It looks so silly because he's basically doing like a little ballerina kick or something.
Yeah, with his big old Aldos like shoes, he's like, what up?
You know when you play track and field on NES and you jump over the hurdles, poof.
Yep. Oh, all right. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to get some baits out here. That is gonna be some damage. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, maybe
that
not.
is rough.
Well, I guess not a lot of drive meter to really work with there, so I guess they want to burn
Damn.
themselves out. Doesn't matter though. Jeez, ran over Dookie that round. Flushed
Yeah.
the toilet on
He
him.
didn't even need the spray can. He just threw it because he felt like it.
Nice.
Closing the toilet lid right now.
Yeah.
Man, this sweep, dude, it's not just me. You know how validating this? I've been hit by so many YJK sweeps in my life. Watching him hit everybody with it, I'm like, okay. Every time I play him, he hits me with a sweep, and I'm like, he did sweep there? All right. And then he hits me every time, and I'm like, he's just better, I guess. Oh, the drop.
Oh no. Yeah,
And the side swap. Oh, that is
now
bad.
he is burnt out too. Right.
Oh,
Nice
man.
Yes,
And
yeah,
he will go to
too.
turn up for this. Yeah, go for it.
Elbow. Oh, he missed
No!
What kind of
To
drop
lose the
was
meter
that?
and the round? Oh no.
it. He gets the buff still, but
Yeah,
That's nice, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. I think we would have won the whole. That was in the yellow too. It would have won
That
the whole
was
thing.
that was it.
Yeah.
I think he
That was
just kills there.
approaching a
Yeah.
W.
That is tough. Yeah, he tried to do light elbow drop into it, and he just got crouching tab.
Oh, good jump. Good mash.
Got one can.
Pop.
Oh, okay, mashing out of that. And out the way, boom. And set up and goes.
Oh, he tried to run, actually, and just caught the run. Oh, and it was a reset, and she's burnt. Yeah, I don't know, this is tough to win. Oh, couldn't reach on the sweep. He's trying.
Do it again.
He's trying. He's like, oh, chip. Yeah. Oh, the drop. That
My
is
God.
brutal. Man, if you're YJK, you gotta steady. You know what I mean? You got hold. You gotta
Chill out a little
keep it
bit.
together. Yeah, that's a rough drop. It's really hard not to think about it for the next game. You know.
Me personally, I just wouldn't drop it again.
Is that how it works?
Well, that's what your mindset's got to be. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just gotta hope.
Might not even get a chance right now. He's getting absolutely ran over. This is the part. Yeah, this is
Oh
where
my
the
God.
where the pressure makes diamonds. You know, I think he might.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's minus on hit. No.
Jeez. Dookie remembered the power that they have. Just out of nowhere.
Dude, like the drop. I mean, like it really. I've really just. This is a mental game right now.
Oh
This-
my God, the cross.
Like I shouldn't even be here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like
We should
what
be
you
like, you know, well played there by Dookie. You know, got third place. Like, did great. Congrats. All right, now it's iDom versus YJK. Instead, this is where we are.
Sometimes that's how it is when you're watching the bad guy do work.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
Spacing. The
Say
whiff
goodnight to the
punish is
bad guy.
there. Dookie will qualify into grand finals in losers.
Damn, you hate to see it. That's a tough loss.
I mean,
there
it's a
for
big
YJK.
bummer for YJK. Yeah, absolutely.
True.
On the other hand, Dookie in that last game right there, extremely well played. Almost a perfect, first round, dominant round in the second round as well. totally in control. But he recovered really well mentally. He is definitely fully in the game. Shout outs to him for that. But your white JK, congrats on 3rd place. I know that's not what you were looking for or what you thought you were about to get. You know, bummer for sure. But there will be next week. And as we've said, YJK has often been in top 8s of these things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that is tough.
Props on the 3rd. YJK gets a nice piece of that Matrino prize pool. Thank you very much, everybody. By the way, we didn't get a chance to talk with the last break, but thanks to everybody that contributed to the Matrino. Up next, we're going to see the grand finals, iDom versus Dookie. Okay, before that, by the way, we're going to have just a short little break, so stick around, everybody. Don't go too far away, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Imagine you at your local, and then disaster strikes. Help! I've fallen into losers and I can't get up! Combo alert! Have you ever been about to stomp some scrub when your custom-built jank box craps out on you? Isn't it time you got something official? The Quanba Obsidian 2 has full PC, PS4, and PS5 functionality. The Obsidian 2 has a unique storage compartment. Another stick, or cord, or burrito. Can't keep your other peripherals on your table or lap? The Obsidian 2 has a comfortable, non-slip surface. And the Obsidian 2 features top-of-the-line Sanwa parts. Head over to QuambaUSA.com now to purchase your Obsidian 2.
All right, everybody, welcome back to ICFC. This is week 3 of the NA Street Fighter 6 League. Hope you guys have all been enjoying yourselves. I'm joined by Lord Sajam, Ultra David, and TK Breezy. Everybody, it's been an exceptional series of matches so far, but coming up next, we got the best of all, which is going to be the grand finals. And I hope that you guys are going to look forward to it. It's going to be iDom up against Dookie.
I love the name Dookie. You know that? Look at him go. Love that for him. Yeah, we saw this in winner side. iDom, he played like a really patient, solid game, right? He like didn't overcommit on offense a lot. And I think Dookie tried to play around it, but it's tough when you fight someone who's like a literal world champion level, right? Like he's Capcom Cup winner. He's really, really solid. He's a tough opponent to beat, so we'll see if he can do it in the run back here.
I think if they do it, like potentially Dookie wins the tournament. What a way to...
Oh, hey.
That's a wild sentence to say, but all right, let's see what iDom
He's
can
probably
do here.
giggling to himself every minute of that.
Everything, yeah.
Not everyone has to say my name.
Yeah.
Imagine if he was like a bad sport about it. He's like, why do they keep laughing at Dookie? He's like,
That
why
actually would be a genius way to approach it.
Yeah, just like, don't you? It's very serious. The most serious name I've ever picked.
Across the screen once again. You'll be finding yourself in this position quite a bit against JP.
You gotta just walk him down. It's like the, you know what I mean? Like, what else is there to be done? And iDom's really, I mean, he's done this so much, right? Like, he's very used to the slow walk. Oh, nice block. That move is really fast and very hard to see.
The overhead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ghosts. Shadows. Spears. But he's in again.
Oh, he's burnt though. Damn, and he didn't commit. I like it. That was cool. I like that iDom just did jab, 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 and was like, I'm not gonna just, you know, I'm not gonna worry about this counter. I'm just gonna commit. Oh my.
I feel like disrespectful.
Nice throw.
Yeah. He really pulled up and was like, what are you gonna do about it? Ooh, about to be burnout for iDom, so a little scary.
Okay.
He's out.
They're figuring out ways around that pretty well. That was got an overhead too. Got a decent amount of meter back. Ooh.
That was a punish on fake ghost too. It wasn't even like
A real
Oh,
one.
check after. Yeah. Good escape from who is that? A horn in the background?
I just got a new phone today and I haven't yet set my
Damn. David's getting the late night messages. Hold up. Dookie text you? What do you say?
He said, "Watch this."
Ooh, the patience from iDom. This is winnable. Oh my God, he won.
Number one again.
Nicely, man. He really survived a bad spot there to win that. That was well earned.
Yeah, he's definitely showing some resilience here because I feel like, a lot of this situation. Oh, what was
my
that?
God.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been the geniusest move if it
Fair.
had worked, but
if he was like 3 pixels forward, you'd be like, all right, bro, crazy.
it is true that iDom's been consistently checking stuff with Stand Strong and the like. Okay.
Yeah, like that too. Standing jab that time.
Yeah.
Sweep right there, but
He's just
He is-
consistently challenging with the palm.
Yeah, he is jamming in there. I like that combo
Buttons
too.
there.
He did drive rush, crouching medium, and instead of doing back heavy punch, he's like, oh, that might kill. I'll just do the hit grab right away so I get the metal. Very
JP
smart.
has a good actual sweep too, right? Like not that one, but like his actual leg sweep, and then also like not that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got one
That's
of the
what I was
safest
talking about when
sweeps.
I was
Yeah.
saying sweep -7. I meant his sweep.
Okay.
It's crazy. He just has so many other good lows that he just doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has 2 sweeps and a good crouching medium kick. And his crouching light kick solid too. It's not like it's bad. Man, he walked all the way. He's pulling up.
Unfortunate. Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Sick.
We're picking that one up as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh wow. The reset and everything.
That was cool. I haven't seen somebody do that particular variation of that reset. I like it. Man, this game has a lot of good voice lines. Him saying "do excuse me" when he drive rushes is "do excuse me." Such an old person thing to say. I like that.
And those voice lines help a lot too. I feel like I react more off of his like for his dry rush, definitely off the "if I may" more than actually seeing it. So
Yeah, you realize how good the voice lines are in this game when you like hear the game and don't look at it. You can tell what's happening just based on audio.
Big trade.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, stacked.
That's
2
fair.
rounds in a row of just backing out of stuff, back to the corner, getting with punish and stuff.
Damn.
And the spike
Very
whiff.
nice.
He got a better combo because of that. Oh my god. Is this enough? Not quite.
No, okay.
Okay.
What?
It all worked out, man.
You're real. Yeah. You're so real for that, bro.
Stolen like this gold medal.
Love that for you. He is famous for the iDom mash. Like his jab. Everybody said his jab was 1 frame faster in the last game.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I mean, it's fair enough. Like iDom's got the god mash. That just tells you that he knows, though. You have to know.
Yeah, I'm still just thinking about that. He really just woke up and was like, I'm hitting buttons.
Yep. Sometimes you just know.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Another medal. Looking good right now. 3 already. Oh, you know what?
Oh, this is
That-
full screen.
This was my that was my game plan to go in there and finally get a grab. And look what happens. I'm never
He did
saying-
one
yeah,
command
man.
grab.
Never say anything ever again.
Yeah.
Bam.
Dude, he did.
That's all right.
Okay, so last time was like 4
pretty
games.
sick, man. Come on.
Yeah. It was like 4 games. He didn't really command grab this time. He's up 2. He finally command grabs, and he's like, wow.
That's when he got, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. He's doing okay without it. Match point, tournament point for iDom.
Honestly, this is a little incredible to watch. This is not easy.
And I don't feel like Dookie's been getting dunked necessarily either. I mean, big life lead right now for iDom. A lot of these rounds have been close. Not right now, not anymore. It's iDom taking it 3 games to 0 and winning week 3 of ICFC.
6-1 total against Dookie in winners finals and grand finals. Also, he said if he won this week's tournament, he was gonna buy a new bass. That's what he said, like a new bass guitar. So he's like, I'm picking up a new bass. There we go. Somebody in my chat said that. So
Wow. That's
I think
really
I think,
cool.
Congrats on the new base.
a decent amount of those his rounds too, or his games too. Like he had to make some pretty big comebacks or some pretty big like hasty decisions at the end. So like really good resilience from iDom altogether. But really cool way for him to play Manon as well too. You know, I know from my standpoint, I'm like, man, where these grabs at? But he's like, I don't need that. Like I can just play solid SF6 and get this W, and that's exactly what he did.
He played stand medium punch and tight like jab 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 sequences, and he didn't even really use the command grabber metals a lot. He's like, all right, this is how I'm gonna play. I like it. So here's a final look at our bracket in case you missed it. iDom cleans up, very nicely played as usual. I heard he's getting a new base. I wonder what kind of base. Is it like some fancy? There's got to be something, right? Like I don't know.
I have no idea.
Do you know bases? Are you a base guy?
I don't, but I do know that he's played Rocksmith. Have you seen that game before?
Yes.
He's currently hovering over a Squire base on his stream where he's got to pull up the correct one. I don't know which one he's buying. He's literally on a website looking at bases right now.
That's too funny.
Well, congrats to him. You know, pretty good.
Yeah.
And especially
was
because
fun.
the Matcherino this week filled out pretty well. $652. Remember that $500 donation by BoxBox ended
Thank
up
you, BoxBox.
mattering a lot. So
Thanks, Blue Box.
$293.40 for first place. Second place, $163. Third place, $130. Fourth place, $65. Thanks to everybody who donated all night.
Yeah, thanks everybody for all the support. Very sweet of you to do. And if you want to sign up for next week, of course, go ahead and do so. It's 10-o.gg/ICFC. It's really cool. I think the tournaments are always really fun to watch, and a lot of people want that what's it called? That competition. And now it's like especially dangerous because the brackets are like just full of killers. Like it's not like, oh yeah, this bracket has 5,000 people in it, so maybe the first couple of matches I'll be chilling. It's like the opposite. It's like everybody is a really, really top player. So if you want some good practice, you know, entering these tournaments is always fun.
Season champion of ICFC for the Street Fighters, so that's in NA and EU and Asia, will get their choice of these Juri or Chun Li statues. And in addition, Connecticut's is going to be making that Haomaru statue available later this year. Very pretty stuff.
Yeah, as pretty as this too. These keycaps are very cool. If you want to check this out, of course, this is Infinity, I believe is what it is. They have these Evo Moment 37 keycaps. These keyboards are very pretty. I like the coloring a lot. I think they look really nice. And if you're interested in picking them up, definitely recommend it. It seems very clean, very nice if you're a Keyb fan. Maybe you're on mechanical keyboards on Reddit or whatever. If you want to pick up something like this, definitely recommend it. Thanks to them for supporting the tournament. And of course, if you want to support Tenno, these are all their shirts. Have a couple of slides full of shirts. They have enamel pins also. It's just 10-o.gg/merch. You can also just scan the QR code in the top right like it's a menu at a restaurant, since everybody does that these days. And you can pick up one of these awesome shirts. You can see them all there. The Steve shirt, which TK mentioned earlier, is the same upside down and right side up, which is cool. It's very cool. Wow!
Whoa.
Look, you can
It
see
does
it.
say Tasty Steve upside down.
It
so
really
crazy.
does.
That's cool. There's probably a word for that, right?
I think it's a,
Magnanimous?
yeah, I was close. I was gonna say Enneagram, but that was not it. That is a test.
Oh, you
that
were close,
take.
actually.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, but I remember. Yeah, James Chin told me he was very excited to tell me. So it's my guy.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us all night on all of the streams. Thanks to y'all for hanging out and commentating as well. Had a good tournament, as we typically do here on ICFC. We'll be back at the same time next week for NA, but later tonight, there's also going to be the Asia stream that will be happening at midnight Pacific time. You know, depending on where that is for you in the world, check it out. It's going to be happening in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, man. So I mean, usually I'm over there, but I was over here today. So thanks for having me. NA, and enjoyed commentating with y'all. This is probably the first time I've ever commentated with all of you, except for Spooky.
Yep.
We did something in Evo Japan once. That was cool, but
We did Tekken a while back. It was fun.
yeah. So, but it's just honor to be commentating with y'all, and honor to be here, just hanging out with the boys, doing some Street Fighter NA. So, with that being said, though, make sure you come back for the Asia part of things, so you can see what's going on over there. That's gonna be it for ICFC NA SF6. We will see you next week with more SF action. Good night.